Welcome back, family. What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the night shift. My name is Brad. I am your host. It's a new week. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever it is you find yourself on this big, beautiful world. I hope you're having an absolutely fantastic day. Sure, this music is sounding good. Man, what an incredible weekend. I am beat. Man, I'm beat. You can see the Trade of 8 is having issues. I know I saw everybody in chat is having issues with Trade of 8. I also have had issues with Trade of 8. I tried to short off the yellow line on this Tradeify eval that was plus $1,200 or $1,300 or something. I put in 2 E-minis and it immediately slapped me down for $3,254. I hit sell, and it entered me at negative 325 and shut my account down. So hopefully they get all that situated and Tradeify rectifies and hopefully makes that right, because, literally, I hit sell, and the number, the order, the price level, I entered at 34.35 right on the yellow line, and it said I got in at 30,360 or something like that. So it registered my market order as way down here somewhere. I don't even know. So Trade of 8 is definitely screwy and not working correctly right now. I put in a support ticket with Tradeify. Me and probably 30,000 other people tonight. So I don't know what they're going to do about that account, but it's fine. Typically they'll just reset your account to whatever it was, I don't know what's going on with it. Everybody seems to be having the same issue with Trade of 8, sorry, not Tradeify. Tradeify is connected to Trade of 8. So whatever prop firm you're trading on with Trade of 8, you're probably experiencing something similar to what I have experienced in the last 30 minutes. 45 minutes or so. But yeah, that was crazy. I was like, ooh, this is gonna be a juicy sell. I hit sell, and it went 30. It literally came up with this. As soon as I hit sell, this number popped up on the screen, and it closed my order. And I got an email from Tradeify 2 minutes later saying my account privileges had been revoked for breaching. I'm like, oh, how does that happen? That ain't right. Man. Woo, what a crazy weekend. We had so much fun. My wife and I took her parents down to a beach house on Bolivar Peninsula this weekend. And all my kids were there. My grandkids were there. And we just had a blast. We had so much fun. Traded on Friday. I traded on this Alpha Futures qualified account and did pretty well on it. We made $4,688.52. So yeah, we did pretty well on this 50K funded account here on Alpha Futures. There is this one, it shows it is breached, but I never took any trades on it, and I don't know, I've put in a support ticket with it as well. I don't know what's wrong with it. I'm waiting for them to give me an update. This one, I have been unable to take a trade on this eval that they reset to these profit targets because their Alpha Trader was such a buggy platform the first week. They reset it, and I've never been able to enter an order on it. Every time I try to enter an order on it, it just says order rejected, order rejected. So I'm waiting for them to fix that one. This eval right here is another 50K eval, and it's over the profit target. And it still shows my biggest day being like over $2,000. Which is another part of their bug in their system. So I think I'm just going to have to keep trading this one for a little bit more until I can get my consistency down. Maybe make like another, I don't know, $300 or $400 on this, and then maybe it'll come down to where it's going to pass and get to be a funded account. My take profit trader account, I'm a little frustrated with this. I submitted a payout for $547 on Thursday night, and it's still sitting as pending in my dashboard as it has not been approved. I don't know why. I don't know why it's taking so long. I don't know if it's just because it's my first payout and they're trying to see if there's some rule I broke. But I submitted this on Thursday night, and when I go to the payout section where it says withdraw, it says your what's it say? It's I'll have to pull it up. I keep waiting for it. Says you're going to get an email when it's been approved, and then you can choose how you want to withdraw your funds, whether to the wallet or a bank account or whatever. So it says this right here. It says, your request to withdraw has been sent. Our admins are busy to check the withdrawal value. That's a lie. Your admins are not busy, because that's ridiculous. As soon as they finish, you'll get a confirmation email, and your withdrawal button will become green, and then you can choose where to withdraw your money. So that I literally have been waiting since Thursday night. So all day Friday. Of course, the weekends, maybe it's slowing them down. Maybe it's slowing them down a little bit with the weekend, sure. It's not in my wallet. I can't withdraw it at all. I clicked withdraw, I submitted it, and it says you'll get an email when you can choose where to send your funds. It's not in my wallet. So I can't do anything with it until they approve the payout, and it hasn't even been approved. So it's just like, what the hell, man? Like, catch up, bro. It's 2026, the prop firm world of you go to your dashboard. If you've met your requirements, you click withdraw, and then it should hit your bank. Take a lesson out of Lucid's book and My Funded Futures book and Tradeify's book. Like, you're one of the biggest firms in the industry. How is this so delayed still? I don't understand. It'll be approved in 6 hours. Well, that sucks because I requested it on Thursday, man. Not that, and it's not, it has nothing to do with the amount. It's just the process. So from my viewpoint as a consumer, when there are firms that are offering your withdrawals are processed, approved, and funds are sent all within about a 10-minute period, to put in a payout request on a Thursday night and it now be 4 days later and there's been no word from it, it's pretty frustrating. So whether it was $500 or whether it was $10,000, it should just be, I hit the requirement, I cleared your buffer, you said daily payouts, and here we are 4 days later. You said a payout on day 1. I still haven't gotten it. It's day 4. So it's a pain in the ass, and it makes me a little bit peeved. Sorry to get so fired up right out of the gate. Guys. Let me get in here and say hello to some people. Let me just back up the chat here. So I'm going to try and catch everybody. I am Trey D. What's going on? Alternator Zero PhD, J Ham, Danny Ray's music production, Autumn Bergman, Trading for Progress, Lucas Krug, Philly Felipe, what's going on? Brian Inside Treasure, Trader 007 and QLSG, Janice Mendiola, Victor Wolf. Who else we got? Dave Mack, what's going on, man? What's going on? Vinicius Miguel, Liz Lacombe, Kevin X, Cam Trades. Let me fire down here. JJ Redbird, Zone 2 Confront. I'm going to trade. What's up, Keith? I haven't seen you in a minute. How you doing, bud? Green Hunters, Matster, Trigger G73, Alex ST505. What's going on? Nasus Trades. Drops Trades is in the house. How you doing? Duarte Machado, Alex ST. Oh, I already said hello to you. Johnny Guapo, what's going on? Trunk X74, Digital Nukes. How we doing, Doodah? What's up, Wealth Goddess? Corp Trades. Red's Everyday Dog Training. How you doing? Impacha Cow. Zero Trader. Motherload. Bank Robber Trading. Spiv. Wags Graham. Dan Emmons. What's going on? Eva Trades. Eva Trades, man, sent me a message. I am blown away. She just went live on TPT. Or he. I'm not sure if it's a she or a he. Eva sounds like a girl's name, but it may be a guy's name. Toasty Petita Patata, Liquidity Operator, Elevated Life, Terry in San Fran, Hitcha, Becky Privatno, the DJ Crime, Rain, WHW. Who else we got? No Life 3760, Mac D Rug. Good to see you guys back. Ash Biswal, Bori Kwan, Echelakike. I don't know how you say that name, but I tried. Ram Vandernacker, David Madrid, Digital Nukes, Anna88, Tiago Basoli. What's going on? E-Mini Man, how you doing? Buy it, trade it. Diego Simoes, Yeita Trades, how you doing? Who else we got? BC Drums, what's going on? Can't Get Gone, what's going on? Black Magic Trading, Gringo Loco, Dino's Den, Ashiford, Tuculus, what's up? Who am I missing here? I know I'm missing some people. Esta Dia Riesna, Freeman Kathleen, Willie, Terang, I don't know. Terang Pathan. Some of these names are so hard. Rick Rocket, Jake H007, what's up, Cheryl? Rodell Yakti. I don't know that one either. Frank Franco, Cesar DeCenzo, Rocky Mountain Traders, Vin the Trader, Neville Brown, Moon Boy, and so on and so forth. Welcome in, guys. Marcelito, Tech Zone, Charlie V641, Ali, what's up? Mathematica, hello, guys. Hello. How was your Friday? Were you green? Were you red? Did you pass any evals? Did you request any payouts? Any fallen soldiers out there we need to salute in a little bit? Tell me how your weekend went. Tell me how your Friday went. Hit it up in the chat. And while you're doing that, guys, smash the like button. Let's get to 400 likes so we can start the giveaway train tonight. We've got 6 incredible giveaways. We've got, oh man, I got something in my eyeball besides my contact, something else. Lucid Trading. We got some 50K flex evals for you tonight. We got some My Funded Futures 25K rapid accounts to give away to you guys tonight. What an incredible week to end on with the giveaway bonanza on Thursday night and all day Friday. We gave away so many freaking accounts. Hopefully you guys made the most of them. What's up, AJs? Marcelo was green. Ali requested 2 payouts on Friday. Let's go, Ali. Nice job. Benicio says Friday was green and 2 accounts, red and 1. Nice. YOLO Trading passed 3 evals. Good job, Soli. Ashford Green Day 4 out of 7 on Next Gen. Nice. Super Green Friday Day, Mac. Let's go. Just got one of my Lucid funded payouts eligible today. Hell yeah. Tonight is the night. We're going to get it. What's up, Kyle? Friday was awesome. Over 400 people showed up for the Discord show. YOLO'd some Next Gen. Hung out with the Prop Score Squad. Always a good time. Salute to 2 Apex. You got it. We got you. Enjoying those Next Gen accounts. You've got 3 funded. One of them almost 2K balance already. Nice. I have 3 of the Next Gen funded accounts as well. I haven't activated them. I forgot to use the discount code to get the 40% off, so I'm just going to wait till they run another activation code to get the 40% off and do that. So they're just going to bank. They're just going to sit there. Don't bring up Friday. Oh, no. That's not good. What's up, Abalez? Welcome in, buddy. Once you go live, do you stay with the prop firm or move your funds? What do you mean? I'm not sure what that question means. Like with the prop firm or like just a personal choice? I'm not sure. Candle says, doing good, Brad. I took your advice and stacked 10 Next Gen account, passed them all, waiting for a day off to trade them. Damn! That's what I'm talking about. Which is awesome because no monthly fee. Yeah, they can just sit there until they run another activation cell, and then I'll activate them and trade them. So, got 3 funded and 1 passed on Next Gen. Nice. Green Hunter says, Brad, when you're trading the 25Ks, what's your usual micro position size? On the fundeds, 2 micros, 2 to 3. Maybe go up if it's an A+, like super high conviction trade, maybe go up to 5. On the evals, I'll start with 5 and maybe go up to 8, maybe even a mini. on the evals, just because I don't want to spend a lot of time on the evals, especially if I have multiple fundeds that are close to getting payouts. I definitely am not going to babysit an eval for like a week or two to pass it. Friday was a love-hate, passed a TPT eval. Nice. 200 away from passing my second. Nice. And now I'm 500 away. That's okay. There's no rush. Like if it's the only account you have, then you should definitely take care of it. You know, wait for your A+ setups, wait for your edge to show up, and then strike when the iron's hot. My plan for this session is to get my feet under me. I'm still trying to recover from the weekend. I feel wiped out. I feel very tired. We were on the beach in the sun for basically 3 days straight. The free resets, I think, are done. I don't think they're doing the free resets anymore. I think the free resets ended. But I was basically on the beach having a great time with my kids, my in-laws. We were walking the beach. We were boogie boarding, skim boarding. You can't really, the surf is not, it's so small. But you can boogie board. There's good boogie boarding down there. Eating, drinking, having a good time. And I am beat. I'm tired. I had to book it back. I had to work this morning at church. And so I was already exhausted. And then today was just even more exhausting because I had to get up so freaking early and go do that. But maybe not for too much longer. Maybe not for too much longer, y'all. That transition is in the works and happening soon, I think. So, Nace's Trades. I'm in the Houston area, so we live on the Gulf of America / Mexico, whatever you want to call it. I don't care. It doesn't matter to me. So we live on the south side of Houston, so we're like 30 minutes from Galveston Island. And there's a peninsula like close to Galveston Island called Bolivar Peninsula. And it's got the better beaches, I guess, of the closest, best beaches that you can get are down there. So we got a beach house down there and just hang out. And it was fun. We had a good time. The weather was fantastic. The vibes were fantastic. We had so much fun, man. So I haven't given notice yet to my job. So it's probably going to be very soon. And I'll let you know when it is, but right now I'm working out kind of a transition plan, that I want to present to them for that. Now, obviously, it doesn't really matter what they ultimately think. Because when you give notice and you're resigning, like I'm doing it more out of the fact that I love these people. Like I've been with them for 20 years. I'm not looking to screw anybody over. There's a lot of deep root relationships and family relationships there that I when I say family, you know what I mean, like Rocket Scooter family. Like I am in no way trying to. I'm not going to walk in and be like, take this job and shove it. That's not how I feel about it. I want to leave well. I want to finish well after being there for 20 years. So I am, I'm putting together a plan to present to them probably this week sometime to, let them know what's going on. And here's how I feel like a healthy transition could be for them and for me. So, there's an emotional attachment. I mean, when you've worked with people for 20 years and you've seen some massive growth, and you're like the role that I've played and the influence that I've had in that, in the culture of that church and just the growth that they've experienced. Like I'm very proud of all the work that I've done there. And it's bittersweet. This day trading and being just streaming and just day trading as a living. That's my dream. That's been my goal for the last 4 years. And now that it's actually has a legitimate shot to do that, I'm going to take that shot. That's my dream. So, this is life. Life change happens. Transitions happen. And this is what's best for me and my family, and we're going to jump all over it. So. You think they already know if they watch my live? No, they don't watch my live. I would have already, believe me, I would have already had conversations with people if they had watched my live. So, all right, what's up? So market, let's talk about what happened on Friday here. Where was Friday? Friday was what was Friday? The 29th? Is that right? Where were we? Like, we were streaming somewhere around here Friday night. That's right. And then Friday we popped up aggressively. It was just a bull run. I'm trying to remember what happened. Okay, we opened here. Ran up to yellow, rejected, and then big push to all-time highs. Sold off kind of mid-morning. Recovered back in the afternoon and then just chopped until we where did we close at? We closed basically right at the open. The 5 o'clock. The 4 o'clock print. 4 o'clock print closed a little bullish, but the 5 o'clock print basically closed where we opened. So we did a lot of travel. I made money up and down. I made money coming up, and then I caught some of that sell off on this funded account here on Alpha Futures is the one I made almost $4,700 on Friday. I went up and down. I wrote it up and down there, so that was nice. From here, where are we at? So we opened with about a 25-point gap up on NQ here. We pushed down, closed the gap, pushed above yellow line, pushed above HP, and now we're holding dynamic HP here. Let's look at ES. What's ES doing? By the way, this is the Alpha Trader platform. You can already tell how much smoother it has been. It does seem like they've ironed out some of the bugs. So it's very nice to see an improved platform experience here. ES opened about a 4-point gap, closed it, pushed higher above HP. And yeah, it's just holding up here. I mean, bullish, let's just say bullish, right? Any pullback to HP would be good. It looks like NQ is holding hedge pressure right now. I think these are the hedge pressure and yellow line are definitely buy opportunities. I'm just going to keep refreshing. Is Tradevate back up? Does anybody know? Anybody know? I'm going to be looking for buys. That's what I think I'm going to be doing. Tradevate is back up. But Tradeify has not reset my account. Oh, Tradeify. I hope they reset this thing. I'm scared. I'm not even going to touch my take profit trader until they get this, until I get my payout processed off of that. I'm not even going to touch it. Hopefully, maybe tomorrow I can trade on it again. I was hoping I could trade on it on Friday, but they didn't approve the payout, and it just sat there all day. So that sucked. What else do I have? I've got 3 Alpha Futures accounts, the Tradeify eval that got completely screwed over here on the Tradevate issue. I've got the next gen accounts, but I'm not going to trade those because I don't have them activated. I'm going to wait for another sell. I've got the take profit. So we're just probably going to mess around on these evals tonight. I need to get this one. I need to make like another $300 or $400 on this one to get it passed. Tradeify, they take until the next day to fix it. Yeah. That's probably what I was thinking, which sucks because you lose an entire trading day on an account on something like that. So you don't just, it doesn't just put you out for one session, it puts you out for the whole day. So that sucks. And I know it's not their, I know it's not. Like they have no control over Trade of 8. So it's fine. Hey Dan, where's my DDP, man? Where's my DDP? I need to put my DDP on the chart. I would guess it's like 3402, but I don't know. That's just like a ballpark. Somewhere around 400. 379. Oh, I was within 20 points. I was within 20 points. I was close. I'm going to get it one of these days. I'm just going to nail it. I'm just going to nail it. I call it DDP. I love it. I love it. I love it. All right. Bottom of the half hour. We've got some accounts to salute. Those little fellas that we sent out into battle on Friday. They never made it back. They paid the ultimate price. They are gone, but they are not forgotten. R.I.P. little buddies. Let's take a moment to salute.
They answered the call. When the setup formed, they stepped forward. They took the risk, and they held their ground. They executed their orders with courage, without fear, without hesitation, without complaint. They did not chase glory. They served the mission. And today, they have fallen, stopped out, breached, closed at the edge of the margin. But make no mistake, they did their job. They followed the plan. They faced the volatility. They stood in the fire so we can learn. The loss was a teacher. The pain was a warning. This is the fight for discipline, for mastery. And we do not forget those who paid the price. We rise wiser. We continue the mission. The objective remains. And tomorrow, we trade smarter. We stand stronger. To the accounts that fell in battle, we salute you.
We salute you, little fellas. Oh, hold on. My wife's texting me. 1 second. All right, sorry. Getting some food orders in. We got some dinner. We neither one of us, we were like, we got back and she got back and she was like, I ain't cooking tonight. What do you want? And I'm like, I don't know. Chili's is right around the corner. It's fast. So it looks like we're getting Chili's. I'm talking about. ES, I can give you the ES levels. Here's all the levels. Here's all the levels for NQ right here. Upper DD band up there, 638 and a quarter. You've got dynamic HP at 452 and a quarter, lower DD band at 140 and 3/4, and then monthly hedge pressure is way down off the charts at 060.75. And then if we flip over to ES, we'll take a look here. Upper DD band at 656.5. Dynamic hedge pressure at 597.50. You've got monthly hedge pressure at 532 and DD band at 524.50. There you go. There you go. All right, we're just consolidating up here above HP. Definitely still looking for buys. I think I might I don't know what I want to do here. Maybe we take a... I kind of want to wait and see what Tokyo does. When we get the Tokyo Open here in about 28 minutes, I'd like to see if we get a stab back down towards the yellow line maybe, and then head long from there. That's what I'm going to do. Skittles sound good. Skittles sound amazing, actually. Skittles sound really, really, really nice. If only I had some. It's been I haven't had any Skittles since last week. That's the last time I had any Skittles. I turn this music down in the office. It distracts me when the music gets too loud. What's going on? Okay. I'm trying to think, do I... Where ES is pretty far away from, not pretty far away. It's got a little room to travel to get to hedge pressure there. We're at the top, near the top of that consolidation zone for ES. Looks like we're just squeezing down. We're just kind of like squeezing into this. We're getting higher lows and lower highs pushed in here. Guys, smash that like button. Where are we at? 210. We got to get to 400. 400 will start the giveaway train tonight, as always, per usual. Oh, but one of the things I'm most excited about with this job transition is I'll be able to start streaming the Globex Open. So we'll be able to come on an hour early. So we'll be able to do like 4 to 5 hours instead of like 3.5-ish. We usually do like 3 hours, 45 minutes, sometimes 4 hours. Coming on at 7 Eastern, but we'll be able to come on at 6 o'clock Eastern now. I'm hopeful that we can get it all worked out and I can transition sometimes towards the middle of this month to where I can start doing that. So sometime after the 15th of the month, that sometime that week, looking at getting into starting the Globex session right at the 6 o'clock hour. So if you bought the lifetime Rocket Scooter, what else do I need to get Rocket Scooter going? Is AMP broker account all I need? Any brokerage account that offers CQG IDK, so like AMP, Optimus, Iron Beam, there's several of them out there. IDK 78923, just open an account with them. You'll once it's funded, you'll need to reach out to their support and just say, hey, I need to get the CQG credentials to send to Rocket Scooter, and they'll hook you up with that. If you want to wait, I believe we're going to be inside of NinjaTrader here maybe this week, fully functional, and you should be able then to buy, you could just get CQG credentials through NinjaTrader if that's what you want to use. Right after that, we're going into Wealth Charting, Go Charting, and TradingView. So all of those projects are in the works, but NinjaTrader should be up this week, I think, sometime. And then you could just have everything in one place. Trade on NinjaTrader, have Rocket Scooter on NinjaTrader, get your CQG data from NinjaTrader, all of that right there. So if you don't want to do that and you want to use the traditional Rocket Scooter platform, then yes, you'll have to open an account with a broker that offers CQG data and then tunnel that in to Rocket Scooter. You want to trade the New York session with me? I mean, well, once I'm full-time, I mean, there's no reason that, maybe I can fill in for Matt when he's sick or tired or hungover or whatever, and maybe I'll get to trade the New York session with you. You never know. Brian Jefferson just signed on. Can you give us your news again? My news... Are you talking about the job? Is that what you're talking about? Is that what you're talking about? The DDP. So the DDP is from one of our community members, Dan Emmons. He's one of the mods here. Dan is a full-time day trader. He's a fantastic trader. It's part of it. I call it DDP. It's Dan's daily pivot, and it's just a pivot level based off of the previous day's trading action and volume. So that's all it is. It's a pivot level. I like to use pivot levels for my trading. So high volume pivots like hedge pressure, monthly hedge pressure, yellow margin buffer limit lines, those areas. So it's just another daily pivot level based off of the volume of the previous day's action. I call it DDP because Dan gives it to me every day, and I put it on the charts, and we call it DDP. So a dual stream with Matt? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. I could get on there and show Matt a thing or two. The Varus settings. Let me get to them. Varus settings today are. Where's Rocket Scooter? Here we go. So your risk interval for your NASDAQ is 248.75 is the full risk interval. So if you want to be like uber specific about that, your top or your first band would be 124.375. And your outer band would be the 248.75. Oops. And I have Trading View. I have Trading View over here. And I just don't have it on. I don't have it. I guess I could leave it up here. We could reference it occasionally for Varus bands, maybe just as a point of reference, but. And I don't have them. I don't use it on ES. I just watch it on NQ here. So 124.375, 248.75. There you go. I'll be trading off of the Alpha Trader platform tonight, assuming it all goes well and it works well. Smash that like button, guys. Let's get them up. We got like 700 people watching the show right now, and only 244 of you have smashed that like button. I want to give you free stuff. I know you want to win free stuff. It all starts when we get to 400. Pretty dead market right now. Hopefully Tokyo gives us a little bit of action when it comes online here. How did you get the new DD bands and the yellow lines? The yellow lines have never changed. They're the same yellow lines as the previous. I didn't put all my yellow lines on. Let's see. I've got a yellow line at 31.20 I need to add. Do I have it? Oh, no, I have it down here. Yeah. The yellow lines are just always on there. The new DD bands are on Rocket Scooter. Oh, that's not. Hold on. Where's my watch list? That needs to be in queue here. So the upper DD band, 638.46 is what Rocket Scooter has it calculated, and I have it at 638.25. So I do my own math. Not that I don't trust Rocket Scooter, but sometimes Rocket Scooter DD bands don't update until after like 15 or 20 minutes into the new session. So when you take Friday's close price, which was 30,389.5, and you just add your risk interval to that number, and you add and subtract that risk interval to that number, and that gives you your upper and lower DD band. So I do the math myself, but if you have access to the Rocket Scooter platform, they're on the Rocket Scooter platform right there. So there you go. It's pretty easy. The yellow lines they're part of the Rocket Scooter trading system plan strategy, but they're not automated. So they're in the Discord channel because they have to be manually calculated. And they're a little subjective on how to calculate them. That's why they're not automated right now. So, but they are up. There is a channel. If you have access to the Rocket Scooter platform, those yellow lines and red lines, there's a channel in there where people update those as we add new ones to it. So then you just grab it from there and put it on your chart. Will the math adjust when they do 24-hour options markets? I don't know. I'm not sure what the plan is for Rocket Scooter when they go to that. Can I say the math for the DD bands? Yes. So you take the Friday close price, right? If you hover over the Friday close price at 5 o'clock, it closed at 30,389.5. That was your close price. So to calculate the next day's DD bands, you would take that close price, and then you would take the risk interval number from Rocket Scooter, which is 248.75 for the E-mini NASDAQ. So you would take that close price, you would add 248.75, and that gives you your upper DD band. And you would subtract 248.75, and that would give you your lower DD band. And the same for ES. ES is 66, so you would just take Friday's ES close, add 66, and subtract 66. And the risk interval will update daily. So the ES risk interval has been 66 for a long time. It hasn't really changed. The NQ changes more frequently by a point, sometimes two. Each day. So Tradeify said they'll reset all accounts which are red from that glitch. That's what I'm talking about. Thank you, Tradeify. That's what I love to hear. Treat your customers right. Why don't you just go ahead in there right now and reset it before the entire trading day is lost? How about that? That'd be cool. Has Apex talked about Tradeivate? I don't know. I don't keep up with Apex. I don't follow Apex. I don't listen to Apex. Drew Bledsoe, what's going on, man? Welcome in, buddy. How you doing? What's up, Josh Hardy? My name is Brad, by the way. This is the Day Trading with Matt YouTube channel. I am the host of the night shift here on Matt's channel. So glad you guys are with me. Thanks so much for being here. No, it's all cool. I keep forgetting. I need to put a name under my camera screen down there so people know. A lot of new people come in here and they see the Day Trading with Matt YouTube channel and they just say Matt, and they don't even know that there's 3 shows on this channel with different hosts every day. Oh, thanks, buddy. I appreciate that. So, yeah, if you weren't here Thursday and Friday, or Thursday, I don't remember, Friday. I can't remember when, but Matt let everyone on his stream know that he has offered me a full-time position with the Rocket Scooter / Prop Score family. It's been a dream of mine to be a full-time day trader, where that's all of my focus and attention goes into that. And so he was like, dude, I want to bring you on. I can't imagine, the channel without you now. I can't imagine Rocket Scooter or Prop Score without you. And I'm like, dude, I'm all in. Say when. And he said, now. And I said, accepted. So now I got to work out the details, the transition period coming out of my career that I'm in right now with the church and ministry, and then get transitioned fully over into it. So hopefully by the end of this month, everything is smoothed out and transitioned over and we're ready to go. So he made me an offer I couldn't refuse. Absolutely. Neville Brown. Yeah, that's right. Matt streams in the morning. He does the New York morning session. Neon streams the afternoon New York session all the way to the market close. And then I'm here every night, currently 7 Eastern, 7 to 11. That soon will be 6 to 11. So we'll add an extra hour to the show once I'm here full time. What's up, Zay? Thank you, buddy. I appreciate it. Will I still do ministry work on the side? Well, I mean, not vocationally, but I mean, ministry to me means so much more than just whether you're getting a paycheck from it or not. So I consider what I'm doing here a service to the community and a ministry in some form or fashion. If I can help you, support you, encourage you, motivate you, coach you, and that's helpful for you, and you're finding benefit from this show and from this community, that's just as much ministry as it is whether you're sitting in a pew or not. If you want to unionize, let me know. Should have held out for an office snack fund. I do. I need to negotiate an expense account for my Skittles. Oh, you play drums at your church? That's cool, man. Way to go, buddy. We'll get to hang out. We'll get to hang out an extra hour a day. That's what I'm talking about. All the way from Globex Open through the first couple hours of the Asia session. So that's gonna be great. ES, yeah. We'll put it up again. There you go. Oh, man. I gotta admit, I am a little tired. What's up, Matt? Victor Wolf says, yeah, we could have watched your account go red live. I know. You would have watched me lose my mind. I hit that thing, and I hit it, and it instantly went 32. I was like, what the? Like, I shouted out loud. It was crazy. Going up against Rips? You mean he's going up against me, don't you? Why do you think he starts an hour early? I'm just kidding. Rips is amazing. Oh, what I was saying, I am very tired. The beach weekend took it out of me, and then I worked this morning at church all day, and I am whooped. So if I start slurring my speech, or I start just kind of zoning out and just staring at the camera or staring at the screens and not talking, you'll just have to shout at me in chat to wake up, because it's like I'm like, whoa, what? I'm gonna need a recovery day from vacation. I don't know if do y'all ever feel that? You go on vacation and then you come back from vacation and you're like, I need a day of vacation to get over my vacation. We don't have res. We don't have any of the resilience in the overnight session. So that's why I don't have Rocket Scooter up. Resilience is dead because the market is dead. There's no resilience. There's no liquidity maps. There's no arbitrage. All we have are DD bands and the overnight levels to work with, and our yellow lines. Every single time. I'm glad it's not just me, man. I had a blast, and I'm so glad we did it, but now I'm like, man, I feel like I need a day or two just to recover so I can get back into the flow of things. Diving in the Deep says, I'm going to get banned, but real quick, you should still go out on your own. Why would I do that? Why would I do that? Bourbon Vermin says, I listened to your Suno list Friday night. It's really good. Nonstop good vibes. I got to tell you, I like listening to that playlist a lot, man. There's so much good music on there. I listen to it more than I listen to real music anymore. I'll just go in and make what I want to hear, and then I just add it to playlists, and I listen to my playlists more than I listen to like actual artists anymore. Reds Everyday says, if we take a cruise one day at home before work, yeah, you just got to plan it out so you know when you get back, you can like actually rest from vacation. That's hilarious. I should do that. What's the blue line? This blue line? You talking about the DDP line? This is Dan's Daily Pivot. He's just a member in our community. It's kind of it's a stream meta thing that we do where Dan gives me his daily pivot level from the previous day's price action and volume, order flow, all that kind of stuff. It's not part of a rocket scooter strategy, but it is a pivot level. It's on, yeah, that's what it's just traditional daily pivot formulas. So, and from that you can get you can mark out from that an interval above and below, some deviation below or above for a resistance and support levels based on those, the daily pivot level right there. It's Diamond Dallas Page, baby. You have an itch to short when ES hit yellow line? I mean, all-time highs are coming up here again. I'm waiting. I'm going to wait for Tokyo. What I would like to see is to see Tokyo open and maybe give us a little dip to buy on. That's what I want to see. I'm not hating on Dan's strat, dude. Dan's a legit pro trader, man. I'm not hating on it at all. I want to see the levels that he's trading off of. Oh, man. My throat is sore from just yelling at the beach. Because when you're at the beach, there's wind, there's noise, it's loud, the waves are coming in, it's crashing. So you have to like yell. Especially if you're like in the ocean and you're playing, or you're up on the beach and you're trying to get somebody's attention in the ocean, like you're yelling at them or whistling at them. So my throat is raw from that. And then I sang all morning this morning. And it's just, I'm going to be drinking a lot. I can tell you that. Water. I'm going to be drinking water. All right, 4 minutes here till Tokyo. Guys, we got almost 900 people in the room. We need about 60 more people to smash that like button. Let's get it up to 400 before the top of the hour. We got 4 minutes. Why can't I type? How do you spell utensils? Utensils, right? Yeah. Sometimes, do you ever spell a word and you look at that word and suddenly it looks like just complete gibberish? That word, the way you just spell the word, where you look at it and you're just like, is that even a word? Because you just process You just process. You're like, my brain is just processing. We take language for granted so much. Like, it's just like, oh, we just type it out. And then you actually look at it and you're like, what in the world is this? It's not dementia, Johnny Guapo. It's an actual thing where you start to process, oh, she didn't give me what I wanted. All right, hold on. I gotta go get my food. It's out front. Hold on. I gotta put my shoes on though. All right, give me 1 minute. Y'all smash that like button. If it's not up to 400 when I get back, how many we got? If it's not up to 400 when we get back, no giveaways tonight. All right. Hey, we got to 410. That's what I'm talking about. Good job, guys. Nicely done. Nicely done. 7 o'clock. Tokyo just coming online here. See if we get any kind of dip to buy. Not much of a reaction there. That was pretty muted and calm. Let's see what we got here. Thanks to my beautiful love for bringing me dinner tonight. Looks like I got a side salad. I'm not sure what that is. Broccoli, maybe? Some ranch. And a burger. Oh, no, it's the grilled chicken sandwich. Oh, thank you, babe. Thank you. Love it, love it, love it. That was a pretty just no dip to buy. Here we go, shooting for all-time highs. ES pumping definitely looks like all-time highs is in play here. Got about 46 points to all-time highs. I don't know if I want to just chase along here and just throw one on, so I'm just going to chill for right now. Let's get a giveaway going. Let's start with My Funded Futures 25K rapid accounts. These are the best accounts in the business. There is no better account on PropScore than the My Funded Futures 25K rapid account. It's a 10.0. It is a 10.0. We're going to give one of the, we have 3 of these to give away. We'll spin the wheel right now for our first one. I need a good keyword to get the week started off right. What's our first keyword? We need to get it started off right tonight. What's it going to be? Chasing Long's best wife. That would get me some brownie points. 100%. Utensils. Oh, I love it. Utensils. Spell it out, chat. Here we go. Oh, jeez, almost knocked that off. Utensils. Utensils. That's a perfect word. I love chat. It's always so meta. You guys just always find the most meta keywords to put in. Utensils it is. And while you're typing that in, I'm going to try and eat my sandwich a little bit. Damn. Pumpage. We went from a muted reaction to buy it, buy it, buy it. That's crazy. That's actually a really good sandwich. This is the first thing I've eaten today. I haven't had anything to eat. I'm not sure how I'm going to eat the salad, though. As I don't have any... What's this? Oh, broccoli. This I don't mind eating it with my fingers. The salad on the sandwich? Nah. No thanks. It's amazing. When you're hungry, like how you feel, and then you even just take like 2 bites of food, and your body, like the dopamine released when you're hungry and you get to eat, it's like, let's go. I instantly feel 100 times better after taking like 3 bites of this. Dude, steamed broccoli, underrated. Underrated. All right, there's that. Let me knock some of this out. All right. I'm going to set this to the side. I'm not done with it. We'll just put it back here. We'll come back to that in a little bit. A little snacky snack a little bit later. Man, I wish I could have some dessert. If only. How many we got? We got 321 entries so far. I'll give you one more minute. 321 entries so far. You get 1 entry per person. It doesn't matter if you type it 1 time or 10 times or 50 times. You only get 1 entry per person. You got 40 seconds if you haven't typed it in yet, guys. We're giving away a My Funded Futures 25K rapid account. These are 2 days to pass, 1 day to pay out when you're funded. up to $10,000 payouts, 90% profit split. These are banger accounts. Like I said, there's no account that is rated higher. It's a 10.0. I think what I'm going to do with my take profit payout, if and when, has anybody ever gotten denied a take profit trader payout? Like, are they denying payouts? Does anybody know? I'm wondering why I submitted it on Thursday night, why I still haven't heard anything. That's why I'm wondering. I thought Take Profit Trader was supposed to be like pretty legit. It's slow for everyone. You had a $200,000 payout with, like, dang, let's go, baby. But I'm wondering, like, they're just slow. Why are they slow? It sucks. It was requested on Thursday night, not on Friday. I requested it on Thursday night before they updated their dashboard. So it went through all day Friday. And I guess just because they didn't get to it on Friday, I'm going to have to wait now until Monday sometime. That's dumb. After the first one, everything is right away. Okay. Well, that makes me feel better. So what I think I'm going to do is take this payout that I'm going to get from them, and I'm going to split it between maybe one or two more evals with take profit, and then try to split it between one or maybe two or three evals from my funded futures on their rapids. I really want to try and load up. I want to try to get 4 or 5 daily payout accounts running, and then go back and work on some of the other, like the flex accounts that I really like, those kinds of things. First trading day of the month, by the way, is today. This is the first trading day of June, even though it's Sunday night, the 31st here in the States. It's June 1st everywhere else. All right. Grabbing the users. You can stop typing. No more entries, guys. Let's get the wheel of names up here. Let's get all the names in. And there we go. No more entries. Bot is turned off. The keyword is turned off. You can stop typing. All right, this is for our very first account giveaway of the week. You can win, by the way, before I spin the wheel, you can win on my show 1 time per week. Not including boot camps, okay? That does not count boot camps. You can win an account and a boot camp once per week, all right? So if you win tonight, which I hope you do, I hope you win all the time, but if you win tonight and then you enter later in the week and you win again, you won't get that account. Just FYI. You can, on my show, Brad's Night Shift Show. This isn't Neon's rules. This isn't Matt's rules. This is Brad's rules because it's Brad's show. You can win 1 account per week on my show. That gives everyone a more fair shot of being able to win. And we'll give away probably 40 or 50 accounts just on my show this week. Not including Matt's show or Neon's show or the Prop Score Discord. They do giveaways in there all the time too. So, all right, let's shuffle it up. Here we go. Spinning the wheel. Winner number 1 for the month of June. You like my show? Thanks, man. I appreciate that, buddy. Logan Vickery. Type something in chat, man. Let me know you're here. Make sure you're live, caught up on the stream. Make sure you're caught up on the stream, because if we spin the wheel and you win and you don't answer me, I'm gonna re-roll it and you're gonna lose. All right, there he is. Make sure when we're getting ready to do a giveaway, you are caught up to the live. All right, here we go. Let me put you in the winner's circle. Winner number 1, My Funded Futures 25K Rapid account. Logan Vickery, you have been entered into the winner's circle here. To claim your prize, listen up. Very important. Here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the Prop Score Discord. You can find a link in the description of this video to the Prop Score Discord. Go to the, once you get in there and join, it's free to join. Once you join, you'll go to the Claim Your Win channel. Claim Your Win channel. And you'll need to submit a screenshot of your YouTube ID and they'll hook you up. They will hook you up. All right. 1 down, 5 to go. We got almost 1,000 people in the room tonight. Let's get it up to, we're almost at 500. Let's get to 600 likes and we'll do our next giveaway, all right? All right, getting a little bit of a pullback here. Not much. First 15 minutes of the Tokyo session almost finished. Just fell short of the all-time highs. ES made a new all-time high and fell off back here off of the yellow line. Is that right? Let me just make sure. Yeah, there was nothing over here. I thought that was it. Interesting. ES makes a new all-time high, takes out the previous week, previous day, previous all-time high. Yellow line rejection here. Yellow line is a margin buffer limit from an illiquid move sometime in the past that was never rebalanced. NQ didn't reach its all-time high. All right, we'll just wait and see. Let's wait and watch and see what happens here. To participate in the giveaways, I'll give chat a keyword to type into the chat, and then you just type that keyword into the chat, and the bot picks you up and enters you into the wheel of names, and then we'll spin the wheel to see who wins. It's pretty easy. Moonlight says, "Hey Brad, the full-time trader, how was your weekend?" Weekend was great. Not a full-time trader yet. I still have to. It's gonna take me about a month, I think, to transition out of the job and the career that I've been in for 20 years. I want to make sure that I leave well and finish well there. And I'm not gonna give them forever, but I'm gonna give them, enough time that it doesn't screw them over and put them in a really bad position. The position I'm leaving is not insignificant. Like it's a level of leadership that will leave a hole that they're gonna need to figure out some type of transition plan there. And so I don't want to just I'm not gonna burn bridges or ruin those relationships, for that. So I don't mind taking an extra 2 to 3 weeks in that process to get through that and navigate those waters. So hopefully by the end of June, I'll be here full time, trading the Globex open session. We'll get an extra hour on the stream every day. We'll go from 4 hours to 5 hours a day. I like that. It's hard not to smile talking about it though, and it really is, man. It is. It's hard not to smile and think about it. You're 100% right. It's great to be able to leave a job that I have loved for so long and just walk right into another job and career that I love equally, if not more than. I feel very, very fortunate and very blessed to be in the position I am. And I've told Matt to his face, and I've told you guys on the stream, I'm so grateful, that 7 months ago when I submitted this audition tape to join, to try to, throw my hat into the ring for a spot on the show. For whatever reason, it captured his attention and he saw something that he thought would work. And it's been a crazy 7 months, I'll say that. If you would have asked me in February, we started this show in the middle of February. Like February 17th or 18th, something like that. If you would have asked me on the day we started where I thought we would be in June, I probably would have told you, oh man, if we had 200 or 300 viewers a night, maybe, concurrent viewers, and maybe we were averaging maybe 3,000 viewers a show total. I think that'd be pretty cool. Oh my gosh. Now here we are. We hit those numbers within like a week and a half. And now here we are. We're averaging, 9 to 10,000 views a night. We're close to, 900 to 1,000 concurrent viewers at a time. And it just is mind-boggling to me how fast the show has taken ground in the Asia session here. So, Coke and Coffee says, and you'll keep getting better and better with all the screen time. I love this channel. Most other streams are immature or they think they're special. Believe me, you're not watching a guy who thinks he's special by any stretch. I know I'm not special. I am an amateur. I am maybe slightly above average day trader. And by that I mean I'm consistently profitable right now. Like I'm consistently able to get accounts to payouts, and I'm making more money than I'm paying in. So to truly be a full-time day trader, in my mind and in my book, while I'll be able to trade now kind of undistractedly, I'll have the time to focus and really focus on trading. I wouldn't consider myself a full-time day trader until trading is solely responsible for all of my financial needs. You know what I mean? Like right now, I'm on Matt's payroll, which is great. It's amazing. He's a great boss. Trading is also helping that, but it's not the sole provision for my financial needs. That's the real goal, right? That's 100% the real goal. Is to be in a position where I don't have to work, but I want to work because I love doing it. But my trading is sufficient enough that everything else is it's all taken care of. That's the real goal. So I'm still a ways away from that. That could be this year. That could be next year. Just as I think about where I've been in the last 7 months, I wouldn't have thought I would be where I'm at right now. So to think that in another 7 months where I might be, who's to say, Things can change in your life very quickly and very rapidly. Rancy Capital said bar is too low. Says you're a good dude and that alone is pulling in viewers. Keep it up, Holmes. Thanks, man. I'm just trying to be real. I got nothing to hide. ES holding just underneath the yellow margin buffer limit line here has made a new high. If it pushes back, like if you get a strong closure here above that yellow line, could be a potential opportunity to continue to push higher. NQ approaching all-time highs here right now. We didn't really have any crazy news over the weekend from Iran, the Iran war. Everything seems to still be just, negotiations are ongoing. Everybody seems to think that it's heading in the right direction, so the market has responded very positively to all that. Howie Mikey says, good goal. I'm in a very similar position and have really appreciated the learning journey that we're going through. Man, I have said on the show before that I am one of you. I'm still a student of the game. I'm still trying to figure out what works best. I'm still locking down my discipline. I'm still locking down my psychology and mental game. And I still make mistakes. I still make dumb decisions. There are days when I let my emotions get the best of me still. But those are getting fewer and farther between when those episodes happen. And I'm far enough along in my journey to offer some credibility to, people that are watching the show. With the payouts that I'm getting, the evaluations that I'm passing, the funded accounts that I'm managing, being able to teach and coach, especially the Rocket Scooter platform, the trading system, demonstrate that. And I know that there are people on this chat right now, and I know there's people in the Prop Score and Rocket Scooter community that are 10 steps ahead of me. And I know there's a lot of people that are 10 steps behind me or further. And so I'm where I'm at on my journey right now, and the way that I look at it is just I want to be the guy that is taking inspiration from the people ahead of me and trying to learn from them. And at the same time, just look over my shoulder to the guys behind me, to those traders that are where I was a year ago, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, and just say, hey, step here, step here, step here. You can do it. You can do it. Just keep showing up. If I can do it, you can do it. I'm a musician, y'all. I'm a sound engineer musician. If I can do this, a lot of people can do this. You feel 100 steps behind, and that's okay. I remember feeling that way too, Liz. Like, I remember feeling like I'm never going to get there. This is going to take forever. These people that are making all this money, these people that you see on social media that are posting these payouts, you can get really depressed really quick by watching and just the FinTwit community on Twitter, the trading community on Instagram. You can get really depressed real quick because you start comparing yourself to what others want you to believe they have and are doing. And I think one of the things that I've learned real quick is that most of the people that are posting online about what they're doing, and whether it's trading related or not, this is just social media in general. Most of what you see is what they want you to believe is happening in their life, not what is actually happening in their life. So we always want people to like, and we want people to be impressed by us. We want people to be, jealous and envious of what we're doing, and what everybody wants the eyes on them, and they want people to be like, oh my God, that's amazing, you're so cool. That's what, and that again, that's not even just trading, that's just life. It's a social media poison. So when I stopped trying to think that I was behind, like I used to beat myself up thinking, oh my God, like how is everyone else figuring this out but me? How is everyone else being successful at this but me? Because you would see all the stats, right? You would look at the stats all the time, and you hear people talk about the trading stats, like 95% of people never pass an eval. Half of those never get to a payout or more, and half of those or more never get to a second payout. And so you hear all these numbers, and you're like, well, that's not what it looks like online. Everybody online is making money and getting payouts. So either there's a million billion traders and those statistics are wrong, or somebody lying. Somebody lying.
The truth.
So don't compare. What's the saying? Don't compare your chapter 1 to somebody else's, chapter 50. There's a lot of truth in that. Like, everyone is at a different journey. Everyone's at a different point on the journey. Everyone's at a different point in the process. And what you're experiencing, there are people that would look at you and think, "Oh my God, I'm never going to be as good as they are." Like, look at how good they're doing. And then there's people that you're going to look at, and there's always going to be somebody ahead of you that you can point to and look at and go, "My gosh, am I ever going to be as good as they are? Am I ever going to get to a point where they are?" New all-time highs just hit for NQ, smashing through. Good job on those longs off of HP, guys. I haven't taken a trade yet tonight, and I'm totally fine with that. Like, for me right now, I look at guys like Matt. I look at guys like Rips. I look at guys like Dan Emmons, Papa Les. Guys that are doing this and paying their bills, like, completely. And that's what I'm shooting for. I'm looking at them going, I want to get to where you are, but I know that I can't just go from where I am to where they are overnight. Like the song is saying, it wasn't overnight. It wasn't overnight for them. It's not going to be overnight for me. This is going to be a process. This is going to be a journey. And it's going to be the same for you. I can remember the first time KHMU Light says, "One day I'll make my whole salary in 1 month." I can remember the first time I got a payout that was, and it took me a long time, but I got a payout that was basically equal to one paycheck. And I was like, "Oh my gosh, I just got a payout that was half of a month pay." And then a couple months later, I took enough payouts to equal my my monthly salary. And then a month after that, I did like almost twice as much as my monthly salary. And then you saw on the stream in April, we pulled out almost $15,000 in Lucid payouts in April and May. So it does become kind of exponential in your growth, where you're making maybe even it's like a downward trajectory, and then you finally get to break even and you're not really making any money, and then something clicks, something happens in your journey, in your process. Maybe it's a strategy, maybe it's a psychology, maybe it's a combination of both of those. Maybe it's a mentor that steps into your life, a community of people that you surround yourself with. Something happens, and you go from this break-even trader for so long to suddenly it starts going parabolic, and it just starts ramping up to a level that didn't seem real just months ago. Sharuk Pathan says, "What is your honest opinion on boot camp?" Well, I'm happy to answer that question. My honest opinion on boot camp is it's the thing that turned my trading around. That thing that I was just talking about, that where something happens, something clicks, something comes into your life that turns it around. Rocket Scooter Boot Camp was the thing that did that to me. Rocket Scooter Boot Camp was the trading education that, for whatever reason, everything just started clicking. Switches started getting flipped. Concepts became concrete. And maybe it was just a perfect storm of my trading journey to that point where I was finally maybe ready to hear or accept or understand concepts that I had fought for a long time. position sizing, trade management, stop loss placement, market avoidance techniques, along with an incredibly strong edge in the market with high volume pivots based around the gamma exposure model from dealer hedged options. And so all the boot camp is what it's the thing that a year ago, guys, I was a break-even trader 1 year ago. And before that, I had been a break-even trader for about 3 years. And before that, I was a losing trader for about 4 years. So all in all, eight or so years into this, and in the last 11 months, I have made more in the last 11 months than I lost in the previous 8 years combined. And it is the Rocket Scooter Bootcamp is what, it's the thing that worked for me. I'm not saying it can work. I'm not saying it will work for you. I know that it has done that for a lot of people. But for me, it was the thing that changed everything. And you got to know, I didn't even pay for the Rocket Scooter platform. I took the boot camp and I traded with Matt on his YouTube channel, and I would log into the YouTube channel every day for like July and August. And I would just get all of the Rocket Scooter levels from his show, and I would trade from that every day. And then when I started getting payout at the end of July and August, when I started getting payouts, that's when I went back and bought the Rocket Scooter platform and started paying for it. And then I was fortunate enough to win an actual lifetime membership during the songwriting contest that he did back in the fall. One of my songs won, and I got a free lifetime Rocket Scooter subscription. So, but the boot camp is what changed everything. And then I was just watching the show, and I would get all of the Rocket Scooter levels from the show. Guys, let's get like 40 more likes. Let's get up to 600 likes, please. And then we'll do our next My Fun of Futures 25K Rapid account. We have 5 more accounts to give away tonight. That's what you're doing right now, stealing my levels. I mean, we're streaming them. Now, obviously, having it yourself and having the platform available to yourself, that's where you want to get to. But I also understand, why watch and why get those levels. So Yellow Line's still holding here on ES, holding price underneath. Tried to close above, immediately slammed back below there. There are definitely some sellers trying to push that back down from the all-time highs. NQ grabbed the previous day high, made a new all-time high, and has since pushed back down as well. Definitely am not turning bearish here, but not at all. This thing is just a slow grind, a slow melt up. Danny Ray, so my name is Brad, by the way, not Matt. This is Matt's YouTube channel. I'm just the host here on the night shift. Trade E says you took 40 payouts before Rocket Scooter platform. That's the way to do it, man. But yeah, so I am the I handle all of the production and programming. I'm at a very large church in the Houston area, and has multiple campuses across the Houston area. And I handle all of the programming and production for each of those campuses, but then I also lead at one of those campuses every single week as well. So no, it's okay. It's just a reminder that a lot of people jump on the show and they just assume I'm Matt, but what type of trading is taught in the boot camp? Well, Matt goes over and teaches all of the fundamentals of trading. So you're, what's up, Red? So you're taught all of like what I just said. You're going to be taught position sizing, the importance of position sizing, that is the number one reason traders will be successful or fail is position sizing. So that's number one. Number two, trade management. So how to identify good trade entries and exits, where to put stop losses, how to manage your trade when you're actually in the trade. What we call market avoidance techniques. So when to know when not to trade. I think most traders come in and they think that if the market's open, they should be pushing a button at all times and be in a position at all times. And that's something that we are really, really, we really hammer on. Like, you should not be trading all the time. Your edge is not in the market just because the market is open and the price is moving. You don't have edge. Edge comes from knowing where price is going to want to run to, pivot from, and away from. And so beyond just the fundamentals of trading, it's a deep dive into the Rocket Scooter platform and how to trade these levels, how to use the indicators, the resilience indicators, the arbitrage indicators, the liquidity pockets, liquidity maps, monthly maps, the DD ratio, all of these things, risk intervals. You learn all about that in the boot camp itself. So beyond just the fundamentals of trading, you learn how to trade using the Rocket Scooter suite of tools available to you. My patience has taught you a ton. It has taught me a ton too, because I've had to learn the hard way. Well, when you're impatient, you learn those lessons way more often than when you are patient. Matt or Brad, you're cool. Thanks, man. The other, FN Yang says the boot camp is $20. It's a 20-day trading education. The live boot camp takes 20 days. We're like in week 3, I think. We're about to start week 3 of that. But you can go in right now and you can watch the pre-recorded boot camp videos that we have. It's all the same education, even though it's not live. I watched the pre-record. I did not take a live boot camp. I watched the pre-recorded boot camps as well. So I don't think I've ever been through an actual live boot camp. A lot of that is because of my job and stuff like that. But I've always watched the videos. And even now, I'll go back and rewatch some of the videos. The video on like the Triple B and VVIX is incredible to understand volatility and how price works. That's a great video. Of course, the MHP and HP courses are fantastic to understand hedge pressure and monthly hedge pressure. It's all great. Stefano Parati says, what are you looking for here? I would really like to see a bigger dip to buy. I definitely don't think I'm bearish, but I don't. It's so hard. It's human psychology to say I can't just buy at the all-time highs. But the statistics say that that's actually the right thing to do. But I want to make sure that I'm getting in at a... Because ES is being held down from this margin, this yellow line is a margin buffer limit level, which you don't have to really understand the details of exactly what that is, but you do need to know that it's a high volume pivot, meaning price is going to react in and around these levels, and you can see it's acting as resistance here right now on ES. That's why I was saying if ES were to get a strong closure above, I think you could get a bounce play off of that yellow line to ride it higher. But until I see that, I'm not going to be really interested in chasing anything on here or in Q. I'm fine with not taking a trade. Like, I'm perfectly fine going through the Asia session and not putting a trade on. If you're new to the show and if you've watched the show at all in the past, you know I'm not shy to put on a trade. I will take trades. But I'm not just going to gamble. I'm not just going to guess and think, oh, let's just push a button. I want it to make sense, and it needs to be the framework of the trade needs to be there, and right now I don't have one. I don't have that. Did we get to 600? Let's go. We got to 600. Let's do another giveaway, guys. Let's smash it. Let's get a new keyword. Chat, hook me up. What's it going to be? And there's a bunch of... I see patience is pretty popular. We were talking about it. But if we're going to do patience, let's do P-A-Y. Patience. P-A-Y-T-I-E-N-C-E. Patience with pay as the word. Patience with a Y. P-A-Y. Yeah, there it is. There you go. There you go. Type it in, guys. Bots on. Patience with a Y. That's how we get paid. We get paid when we wait. I've used this analogy before, but when I was at the beach this weekend with my family on vacation, we were chilling on the beach and we were boogie boarding. I was out with my boys, and we were just waiting on the waves to come in. And all I could think about was the stream and talking to you guys about how trading is a lot like surfing when you're at the ocean, because you can, if you go surfing or boogie boarding in our instance. So boogie boarding is, I don't know if you know what boogie boarding is, but you have like these very short foam. I mean, they're probably like, I don't know, maybe that big, 3 feet or less. And it's just it's like a foam-shaped, short little surfboard, and you lay on it and ride the waves instead of surfing on it. And so it's for smaller waves that are closer to the beach that you just, you go out maybe like waist deep or a little bit more. Just depends on where the waves are breaking. You just kind of find that break point. And when it's breaking, you jump into that wave and you just ride the wave in, And I'm sitting there thinking the whole time, I'm waiting for the right wave. I'm just sitting there, and one of my boys is like trying to catch every single wave that is breaking, and he's getting frustrated with it. And he's like, "Man, this sucks. I can't." And I'm catching. Me and my other son, we're like catching really good waves, and like riding them for 30 yards. I mean, like a good ride. And it's fun. And he was getting mad, and I'm like, bro, you have to wait for the right wave. Now, you're catching every wave and you're moving a little bit, but you're not going and you're not doing what you want to do, and you're not having as much fun as we are riding the big waves. And we would just sit there and wait. And I would let that one go, that one go, that one go, that one go. And then I would see mine coming. I could see it coming. And then I got in the right position for it. And then I jumped in, and we would just take off and ride it. And it was so fun. And I just kept thinking the whole time, this is trading. This is 100% trading right here. You sit and you wait, and there's always going to be another wave coming. And you can try and catch every little wave that comes, but you're not gonna have as much fun, and you're gonna miss the big ones because you took a little one. Anyway, it was just the whole time my brain was just gearing it around trading. Like, there's always gonna be another wave, and if you miss one, just wait another minute or two, and there's another huge wave coming right behind it. Same with trading. You don't have to catch every single trade. You don't have to catch every single move. There's going to be another session. There's going to be another day. There's going to be another week. There's going to be another run. There's going to be another pivot. There's going to be another one. There are no lost resources happening right now. Your brain is trying to convince you that there is a threat on the screen with your lost resources. It's trying to convince you that you're missing out on something right now. And the disciplined trader, the mature trader, the experienced trader, the profitable trader, the full-time day traders know there's always going to be another opportunity. There's always going to be another position. And if you're not in a trade right now, it's okay. Wait till the New York session. Wait till the London session if you're on the other side of the world. Wait. Just wait. There's no reason to just push a button right now. Not a reason to do it. So that's why we have patience as our keyword right now. So. Man, my throat is sore. I've almost gone through this entire Stanley Cup already. I have another one. We'll see. Holy crap. There's a bunch of yous that's already putting the word in now. Man, we're up to 576. All right, let's shut that down. We don't need any more than that. Let me grab all the users here, guys. Copy users. Get all the names in. Bam. There you go. Okay, you can stop typing. All the names are in. Look at all them little slivers on that wheel of names right there. Bot is turned off. Code word is turned off. No more entries. We still have, even after this one, we still have 4 more giveaways. So you still got a chance if you didn't get in this one, all right? Shuffling it up, My Funded Futures 25K Rapid account. This is a prop score 10.0, the highest score you can get on prop score. My Funded Futures 25K Rapid. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Spin it up. Josie. Oh no, dude, this name won. They won like 2 weeks ago. Jocelynez. I remember this name. Jocelynez. Type something in chat. Congratulations. I think they won like 2 or 3 weeks ago. Of course, I haven't seen him say anything yet, so. Remember, guys, you got to be live. You got to be live. There they are. All right. Make sure you're caught up on the channel, on the video. All right, here we go. Putting you in the winner's circle here. MFF 25K Rapid. Oh, my gosh. Let's try that again. It tried to enter all 567 of you. All right, there we go. You've been entered into the winner's circle, Jocelyn. Go to the Prop Score Discord just like you did last time to claim your prize. Good luck. Let us know how it turns out. She's a girl, yeah. We have a lot of girls watching the show. I mean, if you look at the host, you can understand why that is. We have a lot of females, a lot of lady traders in the house. We should do a ladies' night giveaway one night. Trying to be your own sugar daddies? There you go. There are way more girls on this one than on Matt's or Neon's for sure. Take that for what it's worth. Take that for what it's worth. Just hair. You're here for the hairy knees? Dude, my knees got burned at the beach. So you would ride the boogie board and then it would take you into the shallows and it would just scrape across the shells and the sand. My knees got chewed up. TPT account just dropped, baby. Let's go. Let's go check it out. Hell yeah. Somebody, I don't know how you caught that. The fact that you were looking up at my TPT account all night and just saw my profit go down, that's hilarious. Let's go check it out. the withdrawal is still not green, but they did take it out. Let me check my, what do I check my wallet? Reserved. Nope. Withdraw. Hell yeah. That's hilarious that you guys saw that. So my profit split from the 457, I get 80%. I'm sorry, 547. I had 547. I get 80%, so it comes out to $437.60. Request payout. You'll be notified. This is the other thing. Like, it took that long to get it approved, and now it goes to your wallet, and you go to withdraw it from your wallet, and you have to wait another 12 hours to get it approved. I'm not a huge fan of this right now. I'm not a huge fan of this right now. There's so many hoops to jump through to get my money. Whereas I can go onto my Lucid dashboard and hit request payout, put in my number, hit process, and within 2 minutes, the money is approved and in my account. It is my first payout, and everybody says the first payout with TPT takes forever, so I'm going to give them the benefit of the doubt right now. Lucid got me spoiled. They did, man. But it's worth it if they actually do let me take a daily payout. It'll be worth it. I Trade Rocket Scooter says, hey, Brad, I got my fourth funded. Since I traded Rocket Scooter, I'm more patient and confident than ever. What do you think is the highest probability Rocket Scooter setup? HP bounce, monthly hedge pressure, and lower DD band are the monthly hedge pressure and lower DD band are probably the highest probability setups. After that, on the New York session, when you have liquidity pockets like bull zones and bear zones, a bull zone bottom is butter. I love it. Bull zone bottoms are great. So those are the three that I look for the most. Bull zone bottoms, monthly hedge pressure, lower DD bands. I'll trade other pivots as well. I'll trade all of them. The weekly hedge pressure for me is probably the least. Not that it's not strong. I feel like the others are a little bit stronger. Holding above now. Did ES close above? ES did close above. Retested and bounced higher off of that yellow line there. I used to get mad about moves like this where I would just be like, gosh, man, I wish I could have caught some of that move. And now I just I'm like, oh, that's cool. Look at that real slow grind up. Part of me's like, I know how frustrating it can be to be in a trade right here and then just bounce around for 30 minutes before it makes another move. That's kind of annoying too. Chatty Ray says you got to remember you can get like 10K payouts with them. Yeah, I know it sounds like I guess there is some irritation and frustration in the payout process I've had with TPT for my first one. There's a reason I've been trying to get payouts from Take Profit Trader, and it's all of the reasons that you guys are mentioning on the chat right now. Daily payouts, up to a 10K payout at 80% profit split. No consistency. No minimum trading days. Just you trade if you make profit that day. When your dashboard updates, request a payout. Yeah, so I've cleared the buffer. So last week I cleared the buffer on this Take Profit Trader account. It's the first time. It's the first time. that I cleared the buffer on an intraday trailing drawdown account with Take Profit Trader. It's taken me forever. I hate intraday trailing drawdown. I'm not good at it. I've got to get better at it because that's really honestly where probably the best accounts are, because you can get daily payouts. So figuring out how to get over that hurdle has been a big, it's been the big boogeyman for me. This I got when they were running their 50% off sale. I bought 2 of these last week. Passed 2. Blew the one trying to get it to intraday trailing drawdown. Got this one over the intraday trailing drawdown and made an extra $550. And that's what I took the payout on, was the $550. So I still have my full $2,000 drawdown now. So tomorrow I can trade this account, and if I make another $500, I could take another payout tomorrow night, or $1,000 or whatever. Nick Miller says, Brad, how do you keep trading the way that got you to a funded account and not trade with your tail between your legs? Because I have multiple accounts. Honestly, that's the best answer I can give you. Because I have multiple accounts that I'm working with, I'm not scared to lose any one of them. Because I don't copy trade, so I rotate all of my accounts in. So I'll trade this one. If it loses, I'll go to the next one. If it wins, I set it aside. I go to the next one. If it wins, I set it aside. I go to the next one. If it loses, I set it aside. So I'm not scared to trade any of my accounts because I'm always working on evals, and I always have 3 or 4 funded accounts that I'm getting to or are at a payout level. I used to trade one account at a time, and that's the thing that really kicked my butt mentally. I would put so much pressure on myself trading one account at a time. 9 o'clock hour rolling in right here. Let's see what we get. When I used to trade one account at a time, I would work on one eval, and I would just hyper focus on that eval. And I would overanalyze and overthink every single position I was putting onto it because it was the only shot I had. And one of the things I learned from watching Matt trade when he was doing props back in the summer and when I was taking the boot camp, one of the things that I learned was that when you have more shots to take, each shot takes a little bit of the pressure, and you don't feel the sole importance of this one shot hitting a bullseye when you know you have 10 shots to take to hit a bullseye. That was one of the very things that really helped me relax and trade the levels exactly the way the edge says I should trade those levels and not worry about it. How many points do I have on TPT rewards? I don't know. I haven't even looked. Where do you even see that? Oh, I see it. I see it. I have 3,129 points. I don't even know what that means. What does that mean? Do you get like $1 per point or something like that? Is that how much I've spent without getting a payout? I've been working on Take Profit for years. I'll leave them alone for months, and then I come back and try them for a couple months, and then go back, and I could never get past the intraday. So I've spent like $3,000 on them, and I just made my first $550 payout. I'm not in any trades right now. No. go look at ES closing back below the yellow line. Wonder if there's a little. Nah. I can trade them for a free account. Is that what it is? You can how do I redeem? Redeem now. Oh, I can get a $25,000 test account. Maybe I'll just wait until I can get a 50K. I'll just wait. I'll leave it. I'll let them stack up. I'll wait for the 50K. Do you even trade, bro? Not in June. So far in June, I do not trade. We're 3 hours into June, and I haven't taken a trade yet. What kind of a trader am I? You have to pay the activation on your free account? That's crazy. I think if you get a free account, you shouldn't have to pay an activation fee. What's the point of the reward system if the rewards aren't truly a reward? Kyle, this dude hasn't traded once this month. I've watched your show every day in June, and you haven't taken one trade, you bastard. Hey, look, we got over 1K people watching the show tonight. Let's go, guys. Welcome in. Glad you're here. Let's do a giveaway. What do you think? What do you say? What do you say? Let's do a new giveaway. A My Funded Futures 25K Rapid. We got one more of those to give away. And then we have some Lucid Flex accounts to give away. Let's do another giveaway. I need a keyword, though. Full-time, right? We did full-time, Paveles. We did full-time on Thursday night show. We did full-time. Boogie board? I like boogie board. What else do we got in here? Let's see what else comes up. Oh, I did. I got a payout. Yeah, let's do payout. We always do payout on the payout days. We always do payout as one keyword on the payout days. We just got our payout. It is in my wallet. Now I just have to wait for them to tell me I can withdraw it. Payout it is. Type it in. Let's go. This is why we do it. Oh, let's listen to that song, by the way. Oh, that's a great opportunity to listen to This Is What It's All About. Getting payouts, baby. This is what it's all about right here. And I love this song. Let's turn it up. Y'all have until the end of this song. This is what it's all about, baby. Taking payouts.
I remember every loss that hit my chest, every doubt that kept me second guessing steps, every long night feeling stuck in place, trying not to break while I ran the race. Watch people quit, watch people fade, watch shortcuts steal what discipline made. There were moments I was close to done, but something in me said you're not done. Brick by brick, all that pain and doubt starts making sense when it all works out.
Let's go. Here we go.
This is what it's all about. All those nights when it all weighed down, every setback, every round, every time I almost drowned. Now the light this is what it's all about. All those nights when it all weighed down. Every setback, every round. Every time I almost drowned.
Yellow line rejection here. Taking a trade. I think I want to try a small short.
Dream coming into view. Yeah, the journey was hard, no doubt. But this is what
Order
it's
filled.
all about. It wasn't pretty, it wasn't fast. There were moments I didn't think I'd last. But every failure taught me how to become the traitor I am now. This is what it's all about. All those nights when it all weighed down.
Let's go. Let's go.
Every time I almost drowned. Now the light finally breaking through everything I dreamed coming into.
Tickle some wicks, baby.
Journey was hard, no doubt. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about. This is what it's all about.
All right. Let's spin the wheel. Let me get rid of all those jokers. All right, copying users. Here we go. No more entries, guys. You can stop typing. The bot is turned off. The code word is turned off. We got them all. Your name is on the wheel. 576 of you again. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. My Fun of Futures 25K Rapid account coming your way. Good luck. Good luck, good luck. They're still typing. They're probably delayed on the stream and they think it's still going on. Joyce Mensa. Is this another female trader? Joyce Mensa? I'm telling you, the ladies on this stream, there's a lot of them. Another lady winner. All right. Let's go. All the ladies are winning tonight, man. Let me get you into the winner's circle, Joyce. This is a My Funded Futures 25K Rapid. Joyce Mensa, you have been entered into the winner's circle. Congratulations. To claim your prize, go to the go to the Prop Score Discord channel. Prop Score Discord. You can find a link in the description of this video because you're a stud. Ha 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 ha. Oh, I like it. I'll take it. At 51, I'll take all the Silver Fox comments I can get. I ain't shy. I got no pride left. I'm here for it. Joyce, go to the Prop Score Discord, link in the description of this video. Go to the Claim Your Win channel in the Prop Score Discord. You'll need to submit a screenshot of your YouTube ID and they'll hook you up. So congratulations. Hope that account works out for you. Let us know how it goes. Let us know how it turns out. Guys, we're not done with our giveaways. We still have 3 more incredible giveaways. My favorite firm, I think, on the planet right now, Lucid Trading. We have 3 50K Flex accounts to give to you guys tonight. I love the Flex accounts. I think they are some of the easiest accounts to get a payout on. I think they're fantastic. We have 3 of those to give away tonight. We still have like an hour and a half on the show. We've got 1,000 people watching. I think we could get to 800 likes. I think think 800 likes would be a good level for our next giveaway. Ladies are lucky. They are tonight, man. Lucid Pro is your favorite. Lucid Pro is also really, really good. Where'd all my charts go? Why don't I can't get to ES up there anymore. Where did it go? Huh. I guess I'll just have to type it in. Would like to see ES retest the yellow line right here and reject off of this and come back down towards the 76.05 level. If ES gets another strong closure above the yellow line here, it's not going to be great for my... I'm still trying to learn the Alpha Trader platform. A minute ago, up here, I had all of my accounts. Like, I had, like, the charts. Like, I had ES, NQ, MES, MNQ, etc., you know? And now all of those are gone. Trade panel? Oh, it's on trade. What? What's the difference between... Why have both of those? I don't know. The platform. I'm still getting used to the platform. Why does Trade Panel have all of my tabs, but Trading Charts doesn't? Adrian Mora, how do we get the yellow line on the Rocket Scooter? Well, if you're part of the Rocket Scooter platform, if you pay for the Rocket Scooter platform, then you can go to the Rocket Scooter Discord, and there's a channel in the Rocket Scooter Discord that says red, yellow lines, and we list them out there in the channel. Otherwise, you just have to watch the stream, and when we put them on the charts, you put them on when you're there. And now it looks like my dashboard or the trade's not updating. The candles aren't moving. So I don't know what to make of that. And it just randomly logs you out. Alpha Trader, I started to like you, and then I hated you. And then I really hated you. And now I'm back to kind of liking you, but I'm still pretty frustrated at times with you. Lazy Trader says, yo, Brad, like how you have lots of accounts all at different stages. How many would you say you have at one time? So that's a great question, Lazy Trader. Right now, I have about as many as I can probably manage not being a full-time trader. 7 to 8 is about what I can handle right now. And those are evals and funded combined. I don't like doing more than that because my day job just doesn't allow me the opportunity to really give that much attention to it. And I end up making rushed, hurried decisions or trying to rotate through accounts. I think my sweet spot is like 5. 5 to 6 is where I really feel like I can do really well, managing 5 to 6 accounts at once, rotating them through each day. Any more than that, and it gets a little too much for me. That might change when I have all of my attention and all of my time to just trade. And at the end of this month, when I'm full-time here with Rocket Scooter and Prop Score, then I'll see how that feels and if I can, update that and change that. So Kyle says, I'm allocating you 10 free accounts to trade. Come on. I'll take all the accounts you want to give me, Kyle. In the 4 months that I have worked for or been streaming and worked for Rocket Scooter as a streamer, I have been given one account. And that was from someone who, it was Alpha Futures. I was given one account from Alpha Futures because they wanted to demonstrate the Alpha Trader platform to the community. Every other account I have ever had since I have been streaming, I have paid out of my own pocket. I do not get free accounts. I do not get any free accounts from Rocket Scooter or Prop Score. I pay for all of my own accounts. They're all Apex. Oh, well, you can keep those. You can keep those. The trade idea here is that we swept the previous day and previous week high. We closed back underneath. We rejected it pretty aggressively back underneath. We came up, retested it a couple times, and have pushed off of it. At the same time, ES, while we were doing that, made all-time highs, rejected off of the yellow line. We crashed back through it and are pushing, and it's holding up as resistance again. That's the thesis behind this trade idea right now. I got something stuck in my teeth. Part of that burger, that chicken sandwich. So what I would like to see is, I'm not looking for a big bearish move, but I am looking for maybe a 6 or 7 point move here on ES back down to like the 76.05 level here. And on NQ, where I have my TP, would be about the same spot. Is just to see price make another small retracement back under the all-time high from last week. So I'll have my stop up here above the highs. If it makes a new high, I'll be wrong. Obviously. Just YOLO the Apex. I don't have any Apex accounts. I don't have any Apex. Red Candle says, as a part-time trader, most I can keep up with is like 3 props. That's the other thing, is like they're spread across multiple accounts. So I have 3 funded accounts with Next Gen right now. I have 1 funded account with Take Profit Trader. I have 1 funded account with Alpha Futures Trader. I have a Tradeify eval, and I have 2 Alpha Futures evals. So that's my 8 accounts right now. So 8 accounts across Next Gen, Take Profit, Alpha, and Tradeify. So 4 prop firms. So I have to have 4. I have to have my 2 Tradeify and Take Profit Trader DOMs are up here above my head. And I've got Alpha Trader obviously here that I can have these 3 accounts. And then when I'm trading Next Gen, I'll have that on TradingView. So I'll have TradingView open, I'll have Alpha Trader open, and I'll have 2 DOMs open. It's a lot. It's a lot. Next Gen is good. So when they run their sales, Red Candles, like Friday, they were running a sale where they had free resets on all their evals. So they did this massive sale where you got 80% off your eval purchase. You got free resets for 1 day, so you could just YOLO until you passed. And then you got 40% off their activation fee. So basically what it comes down to is that on Friday, you could basically pick up a 25K instant funded account for $100. I think they're 50Ks you could get for like 130 or 140. A 50K instant funded account is basically what it amounts to. So, and then when they have 100% profit split right now with no payout caps. I will say their funded rules are not the best funded account rules. So they have a buffer limit that you have to clear. They have a daily loss limit that you have to guard against. and they have a consistency limit of 40%. We just got them to up that. It was 30%. We said it's too strict. They moved it to 40%. And they have a 7-day trading policy. So you have to trade for 7 days. There's no like specific profit target you have to make for 7 days, but you have to put a trade on for 7 days to be eligible. So, but all that being considered, you can get 3 funded accounts at once going, and basically take a payout every 7 days with 100% profit split with no payout cap. They don't have a live program. I don't know if they're going to build one or introduce one, but right now it's kind of like, hey, take advantage of the sweet deal they got going on. So we did. The drawdown is incredible. On the 25K, you get $1,750 of drawdown on a 25K account. $1,750 drawdown. And I think your profit target is $1,250. So it's less than 1 to 1. It's under a 1-to-1 ratio for drawdown to profit target. So Master says, I love being here and just listening and talking in the chat. It's relaxing, enjoyable for me. Very cool, man. I'm glad you like it. The channel's growing, man. The channel's growing. The show is growing. It's nothing but blue skies, baby. Good show, good traders, good community. Lots of giveaways. Next Gen Pro Trader is next Gen Pro Trader funding. Kyle just put the link in the chat for you. Novotel, you can click right there and go check them out. When they're not running their sales, their accounts. I'll show you on Prop Score. Next Gen, let me find them here. I mean, honestly, their accounts do not have great scores when they don't have a sale. So their account, their 25K account right here, it's a 5.2. That's not great. But when they run their sale and they give you the free resets, it actually becomes a really good account because of the drawdown per price. You're basically guaranteed a funded account. You're going to pass the eval when they give you free resets. You can just YOLO all day until you pass. So you're guaranteed a funded account when they run their sale. When they're on sale, they're really, really good accounts. But when they're not and they don't have the free resets, there are some better options out there. Specifically, those 3 accounts that we just gave away, the 10.0s, the best ranking account on Prop Score. And then we're giving away Lucid Flex accounts. We're giving one of these away tonight, 3 of these away tonight as well. They score an 8.0. You can get a $2,000 payout every 5 days. 50% consistency on the evaluation. No consistency, no daily loss limit, no buffer on funded. You get to take out 50% of your profits every 5 trading days. I love these Lucid Flex accounts. I like the way this trade looks right now. I feel like getting a pullback back down into those levels makes sense to me. We couldn't make a higher high here. We rejected off of those highs for the session. Not to say it still could reverse here and make another higher high, but I like coming down and retesting this last down close candle right here. I don't need 930. That's not right, is it? That's not a 50-point move. Look at the math on this, guys. Look at where it has my math. Oh, now I just updated to 415. See, this is the thing about the Alpha Trader. There's still some glitchy things going on. I had a buy limit here, and I didn't change it, and it said my profit would have been like 900 and something bucks. And I was like, that ain't right. Why don't I have any Lucid accounts? I have taken Lucid is my favorite prop firm. I'll show you my dashboard with them right now. I don't have any active accounts with them at the moment. But here's what I did in April and May with Lucid on my payouts. Almost $16,000 here from April 1st until the middle of May when I lost my last funded account. And right here is when I pivoted to Tradeify and Alpha Futures. This is when Alpha Futures was like, hey, we're releasing Alpha Trader. We want you to check it out, check out the new platform. And so I did. And that's also when I picked up the Take Profit Trader and I picked up the Next Gen accounts. And then I was like, I'm going to come back to Lucid. Obviously, I love Lucid. But right now, I just have too many other accounts to manage. When I go back to Lucid, I'm probably going to buy 5 of the bigger, like probably 100 or 150Ks. And I'm going to try and get those to a live account status. They didn't move me to live. I was one payout away from getting moved to live when that account blew up. The market is boring. We had a slow melt up, and now we're just kind of chopping around here. I would like to see just some small little pullback here back into that 512, that 500 level would be awesome. But 515 would be cool. 510 to 515 pullback here. No, I'm still building my personal account. It's in the mid 4 figures right now. So it's just over, well, it's almost to $5,000. I'm going to wait until it's at least 10K before I start trading it and just trade like 1 or 2 micros on it, on a 10K account. And I'll keep adding to it throughout the year as I get more payouts. Rifter says, with Lucid, if you get out of the eval and to funded, there's no buffer. So on the Flex account, there is no buffer to meet when you start your funded. If you pass the eval and you start trading a sim funded account with Lucid on the Flex, there is no buffer. You just have to have 5 minimum trading days, and that's a different number as the accounts get bigger. Like the 25K accounts have a $100 minimum profit. That's what counts as a trading day. So you have to have 5 of those bare minimum. That's the only requirement. 5 minimum trading days, and then you can take out 50% of your profits. There's no consistency, which is really cool, because with no consistency, it means when you get an A+ setup, look at this. It says $930 profit again down here on my buy limit order. So weird. But with no consistency, you can wait for an A+ setup, maybe go with a heavier position size, have a massive day, and it doesn't count against you like a normal trading account, like an actual trading account where you can make most of your monthly profits in 2 or 3 days. What are the accounts that don't need buffer for payout? I don't know if there's a feature on Prop Score that puts in whether you have to have a buffer or not, but that would be a good filter. Payout, like buffer payout or payout to buffer, or I don't know how we would word it, but that would be a good filter to have on prop score. On the funded accounts, what the buffers, the buffer requirements would be. The flex accounts, most of your flex accounts, like my funded futures, funded next, the Tradeify Select, the obviously Lucid. There's probably others, but any of the flex type accounts typically have no buffer, and it's just 50%. Top Step, I think, is a no buffer. It's just 50% of your payouts, or 50% of your profits you can take a payout on. Your pro accounts typically have a buffer that you have to clear. Like the Lucid Pro, you can get a payout every 3 days, but you have to clear the buffer before you're eligible for that. The Take Profit Trader, you have to clear the buffer. The My Funded Futures Rapid, you have to clear the buffer. So you can get your payout frequency goes up after you clear a buffer, which is that's the pro side of it. You can make more money quickly if you can clear that buffer, but if you're not good at clearing buffers, let's say you're really good at making $1,000 and you can take a $500 payout off of that, like consistently, versus you need to make $2,000 and then make another $1,000 on top of that to get a payout on. It's the difference. Yeah, so the buffer makes it harder to get to a payout, but once you clear the buffer, now you're able to get payouts in a fewer amount of days after that initial buffer is cleared. So you got to remember, like, every single account is going to have like sliders on it that you can move back and forth. And some of them are going to give you smaller payouts with fewer restrictions. And some of them are going to give you more payouts with tougher restrictions. And so depending on where your skill level is at as a trader, that's really going to be the determining factor on what account you should be considering. And wouldn't you know it, we have a website called PropScore.co that helps you figure out exactly how to do that. You can go in and you can put in your specific statistics, and it will filter out the accounts that you should consider and take away the ones that you shouldn't consider. So how many evaluations does it take before you pass? Well, for me, let's say it's not me. Let's say it's you. Maybe it takes you 7 or 8 evaluations before you pass a funded. How many funded attempts does it take before you get to a payout? Let's say it takes you 5. And you can see everything updates as you go. And let's say your win rate when you're trading is like 50%, and your risk reward ratio is 1 to 2, something like that, right? And then let's say your budget is built around only buying 25K accounts, right? So you can put all that information in, and now you see, here's all of the firms and the accounts that I should consider based on my statistics, and that includes price, discounts, activation fees, funded accounts, payouts, all of that. So the My Funded Futures is still probably the top one. Funded Next legacy accounts are great. Hydra funding. I've never heard of Hydra funding. I don't even know who they are. Fivers, Next Gen, the one we talked about, the Lucid Direct 25K, Tradeify's Direct Lightning. There's a new trade day account called Quick Pay that has no buffer, no consistency, no daily loss limit, no activation fee, and daily payouts on funded. Trade day, really? Let's go check it out. Let's look at Trade Day. I need to clear the where's trade day? Where'd they go? Okay, what happened? Is trade day one word? Why isn't it showing up in here? What am I missing? I think I didn't clear something out because it's messing up. All right, here we go. There we go. That looks better. All right, where's trade day? Man, we got a bunch of... I don't even see trade day in here. What happened? Where is trade day? It was deactivated while we were adding the accounts. That's hilarious. That's funny. Futures Elite. I don't know if Futures Elite is in there. Refresh. All right, here we go. Trade day. Oh my gosh. They jumped to the very top of the pile. Look at this. They jumped to number 3. Wow. Quick pay account, 50K. Is it intraday trailing drawdown? It looks like it is. 8.9. Dang, look at that. 8.9. $10,000 payout on day one. Ooh, 68% profit split? I don't like that. When you can get 80 and 90 other places. 2K max loss, 3K profit target, 30% consistency. So this is going to take you 4 days to pass the eval. No consistency, no daily loss limit. $10,000 payout on day one. 50-50 on profits below 4,000 and 80-20 on profits over 4,000. That's interesting. I've never heard that model before. I wonder why they only give you 50-50 on your first few payout or on your lower end payouts. Is that, Kyle, is that per payout or is that cumulative total payouts that you've taken? 68. Why couldn't they have just made it 67? It's per payout. Well, I mean, I guess you can't get everything. Quick pay is a quick pay. So you would be it would benefit you. Basically, what they're trying to do, it looks like, is trying to get you entice you to try to keep trading and get more than 4,000. Wait. Kyle. Let's say you have a $5,000 payout. Do you get 80% of 5,000 or do you get 50% of 4,000 and 80% of 1,000? That's really hard to keep up with. I feel like that's kind of... I don't know, that seems like overly complicated. It does sound a little trickery, doesn't it? They don't think you can keep winning. I think that's the most accurate. Scoundrels. The scoundrels. 50-50 profit split. So on a $5,000 payout, you're only going to get $2,000 from the first 4 and $800. You're going to get a $2,800 payout on a $5,000 payout. I think that's a pass for me. I think that's a pass. Hey, what's up, Cool D Singh? What's going on, man? From Australia. Hi, Big no. Why would I go to a firm that offers me a $10,000 payout on day one that I can get a 90% profit split on, that I can pass in 2 days, I can get a day one payout for $14 more, then I could go to your account, trade for 4 days to pass the eval, get paid on day one with the same 10K, and make 40% less. Oh, there's no buffer is what you're saying is the big sale. Okay. So whereas on the My Funded Futures and on the Take Profit Trader, you have to clear the buffer before you can get a payout. On the trade day, there is no buffer. So even if you made $1,000 on day one, you could take out $500 on day one. Okay, so that is that makes the deal a little bit sweeter. No, this is a new account, Zero. It's called the Quick Pay account. No buffer. No buffer on the Quick Pay trade day. Trade day, Quick Pay. Let's do a giveaway, guys. Give me a keyword. We're going to give away a Lucid 50K Flex account right now. Give me a keyword. Let's get it going. We got 3 Lucid Flex 50Ks to give away.
Diamond in the crash, every 90% is a love letter in cash. Haters in the live chat say touch grass king. I'm planting money trees while the bulls on sings. Feed a D season, more like cuddle season. I hug the chart when it's bleeding.
All right. I saw it. I saw it. It is going to be Scoundrels. Scoundrels. Type it in.
Sell the dream. Just at zero after zero to the meme.
Why is scoundrel such a bad word? YouTube has the weirdest. YouTube is so soft. YouTube is so soft. Scoundrels? Really? You're gonna flag the word scoundrels? I don't understand. I'm trying to help the mods out and get them all in. I got you, mods. Why would scoundrels be flagged for a bad word? What was the word we tried to do last week that got flagged? It was was it no rules? I think it was no rules last week was the keyword that got banned. It was so dumb. Snowflakes. All right, this Stanley is empty. On to Stanley number 2. I had to start with the blue one because I couldn't start with the black one. We all know why. Well, I feel my trade is offsides here. ES pushing above yellow. There's a part of me that still feels like a short-term, higher time frame pullback here. Makes some sense. Nothing big, nothing scary, nothing major. But I'm not going to bag hold this if it starts running higher here. This account, I need to make like $300 more on it to pass this eval, $300 or $400. This was one of the accounts. Look at this. It says connection idle. It's not. There's a yellow line at 35.52. Is it really? I must have missed that one. Where did I miss that? I thought I pulled all of those already. Let me go to my yellow line. Red yellow line. The last one I have was 31.20 on NQ. No, I have one at 435 too. How did I miss? Man, if I would have known that was there, I may have waited. I may have waited to short off of that instead of where I got in at. That's pretty crappy entry now that I see the yellow line. Oh, well. All right, let's get the wheel of names up. Get rid of all these people here. All right. Let's do it. Let's get my names. Let's put them on the wheel. All right, guys, you can stop typing. No more entries. I'm going to turn the word off. I'm going to turn the bot off. It's not capturing any more names. If you didn't get in on this one, don't worry. We still have 2 more of these to give away tonight after this. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. We're giving away a Lucid 50K Flex account. Lucid is my bae. I need to get somebody to reach out to Lucid and say, hey, the night shift guy, he's got almost 1,200 people watching his show. You should hook him up with a little sponsorship deal. How about that, Lucid? Come on, Lucid. One of their new Lucid hoodies. I don't want a hoodie. I want a sponsorship deal. Beauty Monri, is this a woman too? I feel like we're getting all lady kind of names tonight. Beauty Monri seems like a lady name. At least a hat. I need something. A hat, a hoodie. Give me some Lucid loot boxes to open or something. Hey, I see you. All right. Beauty Monri, are you a woman? What is a woman? Are you a lady? Matt would have an issue with that. So look at that. Another lady wins another account tonight. That's crazy. Lucid 50K flex. Sunday night is lady night on the night shift. Where did all of these ladies come from? Where did all of these ladies come from? All of the guy traders right now are like trying to hit you up. All of the guys in here are like, oh my God. How you doing? The wheel is sexist. That's hilarious. All right, we still have 2 more to give away, guys. We'll do one. We have 4 boot camps to give away, Rocket Scooter boot camps. We have about 45 minutes left in the show tonight. We still have 2 accounts and 4 boot camps. Let's do this. Let's do one giveaway at 10:15, and then we'll do boot camps after that, and then we'll do our last giveaway around 10:30 or 10:40. I think that'll work. Lady bots.
You already know what he's driving.
There's a bunch of ladies in here. Ladies like hanging out with guys who are a little light in the loafers. I don't even know what that means. It was the hairy knees, wasn't it? It was Thursday night. It was the hairy knee that I put up. Does that help? You see my hairy knee? What does that mean? I don't even know. We'll do ladies for the next giveaway, and it'll guarantee that a guy wins. We'll do ladies as the keyword for the next giveaway. It's not on. Don't type it. It's not on. Somebody remind me. I'm not looking to short now. No, I don't think I want to short off of the. Well, I don't know. Oh, shoot. Didn't want to do that. Question is how. Sugar Daddy definitely was one that YouTube didn't like. They didn't like Sugar Daddy. It didn't like No Rules. There was another one it didn't like. It didn't like either one of those. Now look at my bio right here. Look at this. It says that I'm going to make $1,000 if I win this trade. What is wrong with Alpha Traders math? It's crazy. It was 4:15. I haven't moved this limit order. It was like 4:15, and then it went to 9:35. And now if I win this trade, I'm going to win $1,000. And I never once moved my order. Look at that. That is so weird. That's so crazy. Let me see. Let me see if I got an email from Take Profit Trader. That took so long. Your money was successfully transferred to your wallet. How many stars would you give Take Profit? Well, that's a loaded question because right now, not too many. It's hilarious. They issue you an approval for a payout, and they're like, please give us a good... fill out this survey and give us, how would you rate your experience? It's crappy. I submitted that request on Thursday night. This isn't 2018. How many stars would I give Alpha? Alpha Trader, I would give 0.5 stars right now. It was negative stars last week. It's come back up to 0.5 stars. Now, I would give their accounts, Alpha Futures accounts, the premium that I'm trading. I love this premium account. It's just like the Lucid Flex accounts. The drawdown to profit target, the price per time in market, the minimum trading days, 50% profit split. But I can take out $3,000 on these 50K accounts versus just $2,000 on the Lucids. So I want my money. What's so wrong about wanting to just get my payout? I'm used to going to Lucid and submitting my request and then opening my bank app, and 2 minutes later, the money is in my account. I don't like that. Okay, so now reserved total balance. It says withdraw. I can't. What the heck? Did they send me my money or not? I'm gonna check my bank. No. I did not. Nothing. Well, I don't know where my money is. It's not. It doesn't show up in my. It says available amount, reserved amount. So I guess, why is there a double? This makes no sense. Why would you approve my payout, send it to my wallet, and then I still have to get another payout? I have to get another approval before I can take it out of my wallet. What in the heck? Take Profit Trader is who I'm talking about. It doesn't make any sense to me, man. I might have it tomorrow morning. So when I go into my wallet, I can't put it on the screen because it has all my information on there. I'm going to kill this trade. If I go to my wallet, it shows available amount is $0. But then it has a reserved, it says total balance, and then it has my profit split, which is $437 of the $540 I requested. And then there's a reserved for withdrawal is the portion of your balance currently locked for pending payout requests. Why? It was already approved to get to my wallet. That's archaic. It's archaic. All right. Oh. All right, I gotta drink. My throat is killing me, y'all. First world problems. Yeah, it is. It's a lot for me to get upset about. I've already done all the KYC stuff. I've done all of the KYC stuff for Take Profit Trader already. The My Funded Futures 25K Flex plan, it's very similar to the Lucid. The flex plans. I love all of the flex plans. If you can find a good flex plan that gives you no consistency and no daily loss limit once you're funded, and gives you at least 80% profit split, 50% of your profits get paid out. They're all great. I love all those accounts. I know I'm going to get paid out from Take Profit. I'm whining about it only because my experience in getting instant payouts with other firms has spoiled me. So to go to what is considered one of the best firms in the industry and not have instant payouts available seems like they're behind the times. Yeah, I think My Funded Futures has instant payouts, and they have an account that is basically the exact same as TPT. Look at this freaking stop run, baby. Look at this little rejection. My conspiracy theory with slow payouts is that they can get more interest on their account the longer they leave it in. So they owe you the money, but if they can get an extra 24 hours of interest or 48 hours of interest, they're going to slow roll you and make more money off of you. Just made $900 on your Lucid eval, and you're back to being 50% away to passing. Let's go, baby. Good job. Freaking stop run, man. What did ES? Is ES just ripping? Dude, this is just, we're back to just this slow melt up. Just slow. Look at this. Just chop and higher. Get one little pop. Chop. This is just a slow, meticulous grind higher and higher. TPD doesn't give two shits about interest. You don't think they're trying to milk interest off of my $437 payout, bro? Come on. Are you kidding me? You know how much money they could make off my $437 in 24 hours?
Come on, baby. Show me that peanut.
I'm done with this market tonight, guys. I am absolutely have no more interest in trying to fight out a trade off of this. I wish I had known that yellow line was there before. Dadgummit. Kind of makes me angry. Makes me angry. They're hoping I would just trade it and blow it up before they paid me out. I think that is definitely part of their holding process. Let's see how impatient this guy gets. Maybe he'll blow it up and we won't have to give him anything. All right. Let's do a giveaway. Let's do another giveaway. What's it going to be, guys? What's it going to be? What you thinking? Oh, ladies. That's right. Yeah, we said ladies. We said ladies. That's right. We said ladies. Let's do ladies' night. Ladies' night. L-A-D-I-S. Let's do ladies' night. L-I-D-I-E-S. Night. Ladies' night. There we go. Ladies' night. All one word. All one word. Ladies' night. Get it in. Boom. Good job. And now that's getting flagged. Freaking YouTube, man. It doesn't like ladies and it doesn't like night. This is crazy. We picked the worst words. We didn't say ladies of the night. We said ladies' night, which is literally every Friday night in America. It's annoying. This keyword guarantees that a man is going to win, by the way. There's no way we get another lady to win this after using the code word ladies' night. No way a lady wins this now. Ladies, we jinxed you. We reverse psychologied. Reverse psychology the Wheel of Names. Oh, users who are under YouTube Watch for spamming get flagged? Is that why? That makes more sense. All these people just spam in the chat when we do giveaways and then they get flagged. Well, that makes more sense. I'm excited that in a couple weeks we're going to get to do 5 hours together. I'm going to need to get Farina to give me more accounts to give away when I'm streaming for 5 hours. I don't know why people spam. It doesn't make any sense to me why. I want all of them, Farina. I want all of them. I'm going to fight with Matt. If I get more concurrent viewers than Matt, then I should get all of the accounts and he should get 0. We got up to like almost 1,300 concurrent viewers tonight. That's a pretty good show. It's just weird why people think they can type it 25 times. English is not their best language. Maybe. You think the bot doesn't pick up all the names when they spam chat? I don't know. The bot works really well. I don't know. Let's see. It's about to grab. It grabs a new list and it filters out all of the duplicates every 60 seconds. So right now we're up to 401 entrants right now. So I'll give it 45 more seconds and it will pull the next batch of users who for the first time typed in ladies' night in these 60 seconds. It only grabs it every 60 seconds and it keeps the list and it gets rid of every duplicate from the list as it adds to it. So I don't know. But we're going to grab them in like 15 seconds. Once is enough, Billy the Kid. You only got to type it one time. 464. All right. Now the entries are closed. I'm turning off the bot. I got all the names. We're giving away our second Lucid 50K Flex. You can please stop typing that word. Ladies' night is over. Well, ladies' night keyword is over. Entries are closed. You may stop typing. All right. Here we go. Shuffling it up. Make sure you're live. Make sure you get up to live. On the video, click the little live button. So we don't want to wait 30 seconds for you to respond. We want to be like, you win, and then you type. All right? Shuffle, shuffle. Spin the wheel. Let's go. Jason Palacios. That does not sound like a lady's name. You won. Are you a lady? I told you a guy was going to win because we typed in ladies' night. Jason, are you a lady? I don't think you are. I think you're a dude. Lady Jason. I don't think it's a guy. Jason Palacios. You have to answer the question before I put you in the word. You're a man? Yeah, okay. Yeah. What is a man? You won a Lucid 50K Flex. You got put into the winner's circle. To claim your prize, listen up. Go to the Prop Score Discord. You can find a link in the description of this video to Prop Score Discord. Once you're in there, it's free to join. Once you're in there, go to the Claim Your Win channel. You'll need to submit a screenshot of your YouTube ID, and they'll hook you up. Dude is a lady. Bots are not ladies or men. He identifies as an AI. I identify as a winner, but haven't won an account yet. I identify as a profitable full-time day trader. It's all in my head, though. ES is pumping. Just grind. Look at this, like half a point, 1 point, 1 point, 1 point. Every 5 minutes, it goes up like a point and a half every 5 minutes. It's just ridiculous. Kyle says he identifies as alone and single. Oh my gosh. I love chat. All right, guys. You know what it's time for? It's time to show me what you got down there. Whip it out, baby.
Show me your P&L, whip it out. Show your P&L, yeah, whip it out. Let's see the P&L, whip it out.
Up 200, nice. Up 955. Show me that P&L. What do you got? 1K so far? Nice.
Let's see the P&L too, yeah. Show that thing, let's see your bank account, yeah. Oh yeah.
Up 10, up 920, up 4, up 1600. Let's go. 300, up 1K. Let's go. Up 400. I love it. I love it. I love it. Good job, guys. Good job. Up 2300. Nice. 611, 150, 600, 228, 300. Man, you guys are killing it tonight. Let's go, baby. Way to go, guys. Good job. Good job. Burn 2 accounts. Oh, that sucks, man. I'm sorry. Some are up, some are down. I see a lot of green. Starting to see more red. Down 8,000. Oh, dang. Sorry, man. Down 3K. Down 350. Down 200 and a wife. Up 265. Up 200. Up 20,000 on paper. 870. Max loss on the 150K. $92 away from a fallen soldier. Just patch that little guy up and send him back out there. What's the name of this song? It's called Show Me Your P&L.
What's your mom's maiden name? Yeah, let's hear it, let's see your birth certificate too. Yeah, whip it out, see that P&L. Oh yeah, nice curve.
Nice curves. All right, guys, give me a keyword. Let's do, oh, you know what? We need to do boot camps. Oh, David, let's go, man. Blue 6 accounts, key levels did not play tonight. Yeah, sometimes you're on the wrong. Key levels are great, but knowing what to do, which way to go with the key levels, that's where it gets tricky. Let's do boot camps. We got 8 boot camps to give away tonight. If you would like to win a free month to the Rocket Scooter boot camp, type boot camp into the chat right now. I'm going to give away 8 of these. The boot camp is you have 60 seconds and then we're going to draw a winner. That's it. 60 seconds and then we're drawing a winner. The boot camp is a 20-day trading education course. It teaches you all of the fundamentals of trading, from position sizing to trade management, stop loss placement, market avoidance techniques, and it deep dives into the Rocket Scooter platform and how we use high volume pivots based around the gamma exposure to dealer hedged options from SPY and QQQ, and how we utilize that when we're trading ES and NQ. You can also use it across any of the futures contracts that we have, from gold, silver, oil, all the way to ES, futures, Russell, whatever it is that you would like to. What happened to chat? Why did it just stop? Oh, there it goes. All right, I'm grabbing all the users right now. We're putting it in Chat GPT. Papa Les with a $5 dono. And he gave $10 earlier, so that's 15. So that's another 3 boot camps. Drops with another boot camp dono. There's 4 more. So we're up to 12. We're up to 15 boot camps right now. Let's go. Let's go. We're giving away 15 of these. Please choose 15 random names from the list below to win a Rocket Scooter boot camp. Thank you guys for those donos. I really appreciate it. Here we go. Eben Stone 24, Motor Trades, KG Solo Man, Larry Z9135, Team Silence, J1906, Gussie Trades, Zero Trader, Diana Avendano Perez, Casio DC, Nozim N13, Benjamin Rathbone, Chill Fella, Jason Wyndham 3964, and La Valley Capital. Congratulations, guys. You all just won yourself 1 month to the best trading education on the planet, in my humble opinion. I think it's fantastic. It's the thing that turned my trading around. Boot camp, let me put you in the winner's circle. Here, guys. All right, submit. Fantastic. All right, here's what you're going to do. You're going to go to the Prop Score Discord. You can find a link in the description of this video. Prop Score Discord. Once you join, it's free to join. Join Prop Score. Go to the Claim Your Win channel. Submit a screenshot of your YouTube ID, and they'll hook you up with your free month of boot camp. All right, we got just a few more minutes, and then we'll do our last giveaway of the night. Yeah. So, hey, RS Camillo, you can join when your boot camp expires. Can I join future? Yes, you can join any boot camp giveaway now. So in the past, I held off the extra boot camps because I wanted to give people that had never had a chance to go. And now that most people have been on the stream and have had a chance to win it, I've opened it back up to anyone. Anyone can win a Rocket Scooter boot camp, even if you've won one before. Savage Princess says, Brad, I've been trying to redeem mine since the last win, and it won't let me write a message or send a screenshot in that section. Farina or Kyle, could you help Savage Princess out maybe with that? I don't think you put anything in that channel. I think it just gives you the instructions there on how to get that, how to get your win. Like, it just has instructions there on claim your win. It tells you exactly what you need to do or who you need to message. The new way for the giveaway form. Ah, yeah, the winner's circle. I love it. I love it, man. I love how stuff just catches on. Things just like organically evolve from the chat and from the culture. And I love how we just adapt to it and adopt it. It's so cool.
That was me. But I didn't leave.
Slacks is very busy with the thousands of accounts we have to give away, plus all the boot camps. That dude is, he works his butt off. This is my favorite song, by the way. Upper DD on ES is 76.56.
I'm still here.
Whoa. Jay says, you know what's cool about Top Step? You can have max daily loss profit lockouts and news trading is okay. I'm really thinking about, so when I think when I finish Alpha Futures, I think I'm between Lucid and Top Step. I'm thinking about trying to go back to Lucid and Top Step. I'm gonna keep working these 3 accounts that I have, and I think I'm supposed to get a new Alpha Trader account this week sometime. They said that they were gonna give everybody a new account because of last week's trading debacle on their platform, so I might get one more free evaluation. I don't know. I'm not sure yet. But when I finish Alpha Trader, I think I'm gonna go to Lucid or Top Step, or maybe, yeah, I don't know if I want to do both of them at the same time. I really liked Top Step. I did Top Step a couple times last week when I needed some evaluation. When Alpha Trader was down and their platform wasn't working, I did Top Step just to kind of kill time with some evals. What does Prop Score tell you to do? It says Top Step. Top Step is a better scoring account than the Lucid accounts. When I blow them up. That's what I mean. When I say I'm finished with Alpha Trader, it means when I blow them up. I'm going to try and get... So this funded account right here, guys, it's $4,700 in profit. Not to say that I'm not going to blow this one up, but I feel like I should be able to get this one to a payout. I feel like if I don't get this one to a payout, I should just quit. So this one is almost to a, I don't know how many days. I need like 4 more days, I think. 3 more days to pay out on this one. I have to make like $200 a day for like 3 or 4 days. and this will be eligible for a payout. And then these two are just evals. This one I can't trade on. Every time I try to trade on this one, it just says order rejected, order rejected, order rejected. I think because when they reset it, when one of their days when their platform was just crappy, they reset it to its previous day balance. And I think they have it still set to liquidation mode. And I've put in a ticket multiple times, but I can't get anyone to turn off liquidation mode. I can't trade this account. And I'm afraid I'm going to lose it because I think they have a 7-day inactivity period. And I haven't been able to take a trade on it for over a week. So I don't know what to do about that. It's just part of their platform issues. So don't quit. You blew up 2 accounts tonight, man. I've blown up 5 accounts in a night before. 2 accounts. You got a long way to go to catch up to me, buddy. And I'm still here. I'm still doing it. You don't need to go anywhere. All right. Who's ready for the last account? You guys know the keyword for the last account. Go ahead and put it in the chat right now. I'm resetting the bot. Type it in before we do the tuck in. Let's go. Last call, baby. How do we spell last call? The same way all 500 other people are typing it in the chat right now. How do you type that question into the chat with a straight face while all of the messages are blasting by you? How? Toasty says, what's my thoughts on gold today? I'm so glad you asked. My thoughts on gold today are it's shiny, it's heavy, it's expensive, and my wife loves to wear it on her body. I'm not glad he asked. Does Lady Darb like gold? Oh, you know she does. She loves gold. Toasty asked. The mods are going to start banning people for asking me my thoughts on gold. How's Varus been tonight? Oh, we haven't gotten up to any of the Varus bands. I guess I need to add the yellow line at 52 on TradingView here. Do you even Brad? I don't know. Do you even Matoski? Do you even Matoski? Matt, did you blow up your Tradeify account yet? You're known to Matoski just a little bit. You're trying to blow it up? I wouldn't expect anything less from you, my friend. Guys, don't forget to check out Matt's show in the morning. It's going to be a banger. Matt is into the third round of the Tradeify Outlaw Bracket Competition Tournament thing, whatever it's called, Grand Cup Tournament. He has survived to be in the final 128. Just still racking up wins in all these tournaments like a boss. Matt is the brains, Brad is the beauty, Neon is the brawn. Neon is not the brawn. Come on, I've seen his cooking shows. He could stand to hit the gym a little bit more. Don't tell him I said that. He looks like Brawny when you're on the stream, but then when I saw him do his like cooking, have you seen Brad Tug a Bear? That's the right answer. Let's be honest. Y'all go watch, go look at Matt's Twitter feed. He posted a video when we went out for my birthday a couple weeks ago. I had to chug a beer in this drunk pirate show. It was pretty epic. All right. Let's spin the wheel. Let's see what we got. Our final. Let me get rid of all these jokers in here. This is our final spin tonight, guys. Our Lucid 50K Flex account coming up. You know I love Lucid. They are bae. I love them. They're so cool. Their accounts are fantastic. Their support is fantastic. Their payouts are lightning fast. No issues ever. Not one time have I ever had an issue with Lucid. And I took out $15,000 between April 1st and May 19th. Never an issue. Not one time. I love them. All right. Here we go. Shuffling it up. Lucid 50K Flex account. Let's go, baby. Good luck, you guys. Showing his age with they are bae. What do you call him now? Ostime. Congratulations. Type something in chat. Let me know you're here. Papa Les says you're not banned from Lucid yet. I see you, Boop. All right. Let me get you into the winner's circle. Lucid 50K Flex. All right, buddy. You're all set up. Go to the Prop Score Discord. You can find a link in the description of this video. Go to the Claim Your Win channel, and there's instructions there on how to claim your prize. So, would you recommend going live with Lucid? I mean, besides Take Profit Trader, I don't know what firms have great live accounts. Like, Take Profit Trader is so far above and beyond on their live accounts, what they give you and allow you to trade with, versus every other firm. It's like by a mile, a long mile, many miles. It's Take Profit Trader. Live program, great. And then there's a huge gap. And then maybe Top Step, Tradeify. I don't even know what My Funded Futures is. But Take Profit Trader is by far the best. Lucid's live program is not great. I think the only reason I would want to go live with Lucid is that if you blow up their live account, they invite you back to what's called Lucid Max, where you basically go back into an eval program that costs more than the regular eval program, but you're allowed. I think they have better like payout options for those. Like I think they have daily payouts and uncapped payouts and stuff like that. So that's the only reason I would want to go live with Lucid, is just to maybe eventually get past the live and get invited to the Lucid Max. So guys, great show tonight. Thank you so much for showing up and kicking off June with me again here on the night shift. Don't forget to check out Neon's show and Matt's show tomorrow. They're going to have some incredible accounts to give away to you guys. Check out how Matt's doing on the Tradeify Grand Cup. He's going to want to show off. I know he will. For now, it's time for me to pull up the covers, tuck you in, wish you all sweet dreams of green. We will be back tomorrow night at 7 o'clock Eastern. But for right now, I've enjoyed my time with you, but it's time for the night shift to clock it out. Lewis Futures, Turban Joe, LSG, I'm Gonna Trade, I Am Tradie, P Long, Crazy Chris, Gussie Trades. Good night, guys. You're tucked. Rondi Serrano, Wags Graham, Toasty, JJ Redbird, Fraser, Braille AR, 98 SR20. Good night, you guys. You're tucked. Brett Allen, Matoski. Good night. Daily Mana, Jada T. Have a great night, guys. Andrew Trade, Shuri. I Am Trading, Zay, Kevin X, Daily Mana, Bank Robber Trading, Lucky Mon, Anna Loris, Evan Stone, Chatty Ray, Bourbon, Liz Leckholm, good night, guys. Sport, Kyle, Learn Trading, Profit Guru, Gamma, Jay Black, Jay Ham.
Liquidity drifts, no need for more. Tomorrow knocking.
Liz Leckholm, Ramsey Capital, Drew Wickles, JOY, Trade for Keeps. Rotolock Team, Sea Buckets, I can't even say your name, Brian Jefferson, Sheila, Alexis. Have a great night, DLC, Woo Outside, Terry in San Fran, Janice Mendiola, Adrenaline, Scotland Time, David Madrid, Croatian Sensation, Serial Trader, Forbidden Shenanigans, Marco Musso, Duarte Machado, good night, guys, you're tucked. Chris Luke, Arnaud Prunier, Blue Skies, Peter Bowley, LSG 2012, Trades by Chad, Yason Palacios, Lee FCX, good night, Acash Biswal, J Mill, Christy Naya, The Creator Show, Spyro, Trading for Progress, Sebastian Tracy, Alternator, Nasus Trades, Matt Trader, Marco Polo, you're tucked, Matt Trader 7, Bomb Bucks, Brad 5974, have a good night, Sherry Oswin, good night, Allie, good night, Drop Straight, good night. RS Camillo, King, Matt Evans, Green Hunter, Master Weld, Frank Franco, Molus Rich, Slacks, you're tucked. Reds Everyday Dog Trading, Parlay Smash, Savage Princess, No Zine, Zero PhD, y'all have a good night. Rob Trades, good night, you're tucked. David Hill, have a great one.